episode 7, maybe. Who knows? It's certainly an episode 8. Oh my god, good lord, fuck. That means that we have back with us our cast of players today. Although Cord is back traveling home, and Rolver is, of course, dead to us at least. But exclamation point absent if anyone is away. But let's go around and see who is playing with us today once again. So I have with me Lee. How are you doing, Lee?
Hello. I just unmuted myself. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. I am feeling ready to kill you guys today. So
okay, very ready. My body is ready.
Excellent news. And Mo, looks like your body might be ready as well. How you doing, my friend?
Drink.
There we go. Gotcha.
I don't have a drink.
Oh, rip.
Oh, you know what? I actually do. Sure, I'll drink.
Nailed it.
Was that hot sauce? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh
wow.
Do I want to know why there's just hot sauce next to your computer?
Do I want to know? All right.
Anyway,
Lube's expensive, Brian.
How about you, Will? How are you?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm shocked. I'm worried for you, actually.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Dear.
Brave man. Yeah. ERP rip, boys.
Yeah.
We also have with us an Asker. How's it going, my friend?
What's going on? I am very tired because I have not slept in days, but I am, as always, ready to play and possibly die.
That's good. Why isn't there hot sauce next to yours? That's the question. That is a real question. And we have back with us Gareth. How's it going, dude?
Hi guys, nice to see you all. Today I am thankful for every one of you. It's nearly Thanksgiving. Do you get it? Do you get it?
It is.
Yes. Oh, that joke was so American.
So let's go around and figure out who we are playing today. So let's go back in the same order. So Lee, tell us who your character is for today.
I am playing Ember. I am the half-orc barbarian. And she has the fiery temper and is learning how to control it.
Yes, indeed. And she wants the heart of a fire giant, I believe.
She does. She's after the heart of a fire giant because she believes that will help her to learn.
Okay. And handing over to Daddy Salad. What is your character for today?
I am, of course, playing Connor Ishmael. He's a father, a husband, or he was until his village and his family were wiped out by stone giants. And he has been traveling with this party, the Giant Walkers, as they've come to be known, hoping to seek revenge on the pale stone giant that was leading the band that decimated his town. Something that he has actually heard rumors that this pale giant may be in the region that they ended up in, somewhere in or around the town of Grackle Stew.
All right, cool.
Or is it Grackle Stew, or is it?
We were near Blingdenstone.
Blingdenstone, that's right.
Yeah, cool. And Mo, who are you playing today?
I am playing the oh-so-charismatic Ifrin the Iffy, Bard Extraordinaire. Yeah, that's it.
So Ifrin is what's race of class?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry. He is a tiefling rogue bard. Multi-classing already.
There we go.
So basically his mission is to write an epic poem about the Giant Walkers, aka everybody in the party.
Yes, the
It'll be
party.
really fun in the end.
Yeah. Cool. Gareth, what about you? Who are you playing today?
I am playing Birch. He is an Aarakocran, which is anthropomorphic. I'm nailing that now. An anthropomorphic bird man. He is from a monastery called the Red Feather. He was cast out for his lifestyle, his beliefs, and he was doomed to walk the earth. We made a deal. He has a set of dragon wings, which he may well have lost because at the end of the last episode things happened. He doesn't really understand the land too well. He's now stuck underground where he's confused, he's a bit paranoid, and he's a bit lost. He also has a child called Perch who was given through viewer decisions and lots of fun, and that's what keeps him going at the moment.
Yeah. Cute little Perchy. All right, so let's do a recap as to where we are in the adventure. This is episode 8, so we do have a bit of catching up to do. The overall story is that giants are coming to fuck guys up, and there's a war going on between the giants and the Lord's Alliance, who are basically the quote-unquote good guys, or like the allied cities of the Forgotten Realms world. What's up, Laura? How's it going? So you guys have set out to fix that problem and see what you can do. Your journey has led you all the way down into the Underdark, to Gauntlegrim, where King Orin Lightvein, who is actually one of Mythomatic's previous characters, now reigns as the king there. He told you guys his own situation, that the Pale Giant is leading an army of giants down in the Underdark, cutting off their supplies and killing their men, making it kind of impossible for the dwarves to join in the war with the Lord's Alliance. So to free them up as allies, you kind of have to get rid of the Pale Giant. Also, this is the same giant who killed Connor's family and village, so he's got a personal vendetta to see that this guy is dead, essentially. But at the same time, you want to get up to the north, because that is where Harshnag, the kin killer, is. He's a storm giant himself, and he is all about killing other giants. So he seems to be like a strong ally in this war. So you are being slowed down a bit by remaining in the Underdark. So last time you guys met with Orin, he told you where to find the Pale Giant. Why don't we hand over the beanbag of recapping to Lee? Were you there? I don't remember who was there. No, to Askren.
This is why he made that sly joke about, holy crap, Lee is here, it's the end of the world.
I was going to say, no, please, by all means, Lee, tell us what happened.
I don't know, you say it.
So we were, Orin Lightvein basically told us that in order to get to where we needed to go, there was a secret passageway that was in Blingdenstone. We'd need a boat to get there.
Yeah.
And we basically, they would give us a boat. We had to trek there, but in order to get it, in order to pass through their lands, we would need to secure their cooperation. And when we got to Blingdenstone, we learned about the trouble that they were having with the Drow outpost, I think it was.
Yeah.
They were really, really insistent that we bomb the outpost from below.
Mm-hmm.
That we basically tunnel under it, blow it up from, collapse the tunnel above us, and somehow that, make it out alive to the other side. We all thought this was a terrible idea, but they made it very clear that they would accept no other other way.
The gnome was very insistent.
Yeah.
It was Dimble.
So they gave us a dude, and I forget his name.
I don't remember this guy's name. Let me find him.
Yeah.
He was a dude.
They gave us a gnome, Sverfneblin? Sverfneblin, I believe it is, something like that. They gave us a deep gnome sapper. He was going to be our explosives expert, because none of us really knew anything about explosives. And we were supposed to escort him safely in. We managed to get to the shore, where we found it was infested with aboleth eggs. And that was making it very, very difficult for us to get to where we needed to go. We tried to get into the water, avoiding the aboleth eggs, but we were a little bit unsuccessful in that. And in the process, we awoke something much more vile than an aboleth, some kind of alien creature from the black of space. And as these things chased us into the water, we fled into the water with our boat, and I believe the last thing that happened was the bomb went off.
Yes, the bomb went off, and it had created a whirlpool, basically. You guys were sucked into at the end, but the last thing I actually saw was that Dimble Dimble Pebbleshine, the gnome who ran Blingdenstone and who had told you to blow up.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
He told you to blow up this drow outpost, although there was actually no evidence of there being a drow outpost above this cave. And so you guys blew it up for him, and his brain like exploded outwards with like tentacles. So he was clearly infected with one of these aboleths.
Yes.
Brain, and the explosion which you guys created actually kind of blew up the cave ceiling. And it brought down this river, allowing for the aboleths to climb up it and potentially go into the overworld or just other areas of the Underdark. So
they went up, we went down.
Pretty much, yeah. So that was where we left off with you guys having a bunch of aboleth babies unleashed into the world and being sucked down into a whirlpool. So that's where we'll be picking up. That's true. There was a lot of wild magic last session, yeah.
Yeah. And we are currently hurtling down a dark whirlpool into the depths of the dark lake.
Didn't Perch's first words, like she now speaks really exponential thoughts and really kind of thoughtful,
deep,
prophetic, all kinds of
What was her first word?
It was
it's like a Shakespearean.
The wages of sin are not necessarily death.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that was my newborn baby girl's first words to me, way earlier than they should
She's
have been.
become an existential postmodern philosopher.
Exactly.
She's pretty much Kanye West.
Pretty much, yeah. Perch is the prophet.
Yeah, well, Kanye, right? Yeah. So Perch 2020, right, guys? So so that's the recap. These guys are being sucked down into a whirlpool. They're trying to find this pale giant to kill him and to get the dwarves involved in the war effort. So that's what we'll be picking up. But before we do that, let's remind you folks some ways that you can interact with the show. The first of which is, if you have not followed yet, hit that follow button and join us, because when we hit 20 followers, you guys get to decide what happens next in our story. Today you can throw in an element like an encounter or a magic item or a behavioral change to a party member, really anything that you can think of. Follow if you haven't already. We're here 5 nights a week, 10 shows a week here at Encounter Roleplay. Also, if you haven't tweeted, 20 retweets will have another viewer decision. So you can click that link down there, follow it through, and hit that retweet button. And you can donate to Affect the Game. You can give players nat 1s, nat 20s, those wild magic surges on the D10,000 wild magic table. And there's a whole lot of other nonsense down there underneath donate as well. And you can subscribe to the channel or check out Patreon as well if you want to support all that we do here. So other than that, let's dive into things. So you guys are being sucked down into a whirlpool in a dark cavern in the Underdark.
It's my favourite place to be.
What could go wrong? The Underdark with Daddy Salad. This is
Big Daddy Salad.
Big Daddy Salad. What's up, Jerez? I need to get caught up. Well, if you do miss any episodes and you want to catch them, you can check out all the YouTube channel there. You guys, we're going to say that Ember is there with you guys and that she's been there because otherwise getting her down all the way into the Underdark is going to be fucking over. So,
just assume I've been grumpy and sulking the entire time.
I've been really angry the entire time.
She should just wake up from a nap, like, right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
What am I doing in here?
So you're being sucked down into this whirlpool, and there's just kind of like tons of water sloshing all around you guys, coming in, making it very difficult to breathe. You kind of gasp, breaths here and there. But it becomes very difficult to breathe. It comes to the point where your lungs are ready to burst. You manage to gasp here and there. You see your friends kind of floating around. Occasionally you try and grab onto them, but, pieces of clothing probably come loose. Your backpacks, if you're wearing them, might come loose, so you could lose parts of equipment. In the kind of wild rush, you guys are being turned over and over. You can, if you're a strong swimmer, you're probably in a better situation than most. So you can roll me an athletics check to see how you do.
What happened to the boat? Because I think I was one of few that stayed on the boat.
Yeah, the boat is upturned. You could, depending on your athletics check, you might be able to cling onto the boat, but the boat is going under.
We're going to need a bigger boat. Someone had to say it.
Indeed.
Someone did, right.
I got a 10
Mine's
to cling onto
Where's-
the boat.
She isn't loading.
Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Go.
Let's do this. Yeah.
I won.
You won the game? Oh,
I
shit.
did. Yes.
Clever guy, sorry.
You D20 plus 5 if it's not working, Lee. Oh, there you
I
go.
got it. 21, yo. Oh yeah, we're swimming together.
Yeah.
Can we do some kind of weird, like, synchronized?
You do like
Yes.
a synchronized routine
Like
underwater.
You're going around the whirlpool in circles, you just see like 2 legs pop out.
Like we knew this routine would come in handy at one point.
Yeah. We practiced this in our pajamas.
Yeah. So
Guys, we've been waiting for this.
this is
We might die, but
This is our
God damn it,
moment.
we're gonna do our routine.
they may take our air. So you guys are actually doing okay. You managed to get breaths here and there, but Ephraim and Birch are kind of drowning a bit more than you guys. But you all eventually kind of are spat out. You feel yourselves being kind of pulled down by the water inevitably, and you guys really go with it and start kind of swimming through it as best you can. And bear in mind, there are like aboleth eggs floating around in this shit as well. So like, usually there's like an aboleth egg coming nearby, you got like swat it away before it like grabs onto your face. And you eventually get a spat out through what feels like a kind of like waterfall where you get smacked at the bottom of it. You kind of pour out from one lake into another, and you kind of spill out with all this foam and water, and you guys are completely drenched. Any like I don't know, like articles of writing they had, like diaries and stuff, are going to be like fully drenched at this point. And you're going to spill out into this lake, another dark cavern, and it's probably going to take you guys a few minutes to kind of like drag yourselves up and get into this kind of knee-deep water and just start kind of dragging yourselves towards the shore. Ifrin and Birch are somewhere. You guys can't see them at this point, but the two of you are up.
I guess so. We're at the cert. Like we just got spat out. Are we on land? Are we in water?
Yeah, you are in like knee-deep water, but there is like shore in black rocks, like 20 feet away from you guys.
As soon as I kind of pop my head out and I look around, and I guess I only see like Ember is managing to keep her head above water. He's just gonna draw a big breath and just dive below, like probably, swat, like pushing aboleths and stuff away.
Yeah, cool.
Looking for the rest of them, especially the baby.
Yeah, yeah. You actually see Perch kind of like just floating on the top of the surface, just going meep, 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 meep. And as you dive under the surface of the water, you find your friends. You just kind of like pull them out of the water where they're kind of floating. And as they come up, they both begin to kind of splutter, and choke up a bunch of water. These guys aren't in a very good way. Ifrin and Birch, it's not a good time.
I imagine I look like whenever you see a really horrible oil slick on the television, there's all those sad-looking birds that are all doused and wet-looking. I imagine that I look like one of those. I immediately, like, no matter how bad I am, I look for Perch and try and like grab her and dry her off.
And she's just you hear her first, probably like Perch's calls are like
yeah. No matter what's in front, I'll like wade through the water the best I can and try and grab her and kind of put her back in the papoose that she's fallen out of.
Yeah. Okay, so you put her in and she's like completely drenched, but then so is everything. And
I had one of these torches given by the dwarves, but it was meant to not go out, but I don't know whether water extinguishes it or not.
No, it doesn't seem to. You see one of them kind of floating nearby. You can just kind of grab it.
Yeah, I'll grab that out of sheer panic and fear of being in the dark.
Yeah. It begins to illuminate the darkness around you, and you spot Ember kind of like sitting on the shore. And your friend Connor is in front of you as well.
Where are we?
I don't really know. It's a bit dark in here.
I can't see a thing. Are we outside? Is it not? I'll just start like splashing the water. We need to get out. We need to get outside.
Can I grab like the scruff of the back of his neck and be like, calm down.
We shouldn't have come to this place.
Have you got baby?
I'll kind of move the papoose. Yes, she's here. She's very wet.
Well, that is all that matters, as long as you have baby.
She needs the sky. She needs to see it.
We will find the sky soon.
Which way?
I do not know.
Yeah.
Connor, which do you have an idea?
I guess Birch brings the lamp forward.
Yeah, I'll be shining it around.
There's just one passage out of here.
I will. I guess I'll use my survival skill. To. I don't expect much, but maybe just to get at least see if I can get a general direction that we might be facing.
Yeah. I mean, so if you were headed north, assuming that you were walking into the Aberleth Cave going north, then you are now facing the east.
All right. And do I know? Do I get a sense of about like? Did we just fall straight down, or did we kind of travel downriver?
Yeah, you traveled downriver for a bit.
For about how long?
A minute or two, maybe.
Okay. Was it like fast travel or was it like slow?
Yeah, you fast traveled there. No, I mean it was pretty quick because you were just like rushed through water.
So okay, so I say, I think we may have covered a few hundred meters of distance. So really, we don't have any other options. The tunnel above has collapsed. We need to keep moving. Hope we find a larger cavern somewhere.
Well, let us start walking.
Yeah, let's go. I'll look to Ifrin, and are you with us as well?
Yes, I am. I'm just a bit seasick, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be the hot sauce you just downed.
That's probably it.
You see him just like the camera cuts to him just like with a bottle of hot sauce, like looking at you like what?
What? What? Delicacy.
I'll motion a damp wing for Connor to lead the way.
I'll probably take my own lantern if it's not destroyed.
Yeah, you can salvage it. We'll say.
Okay. And light what oil I have and start making my way like at the front down the tunnel.
Sure. So yeah, you guys stop for a moment and gather yourselves and make sure that Purge is okay before heading onwards and continuing your travel down this one very dark tunnel. It's large enough for like two abreast, so I guess Connor's going first. Who's next to Connor, if anyone?
I guess I will be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Connor and Ember and Ifrin and Birch, fair enough. So, yeah, you, there's a couple of the Aboleth eggs are like left behind in the water, but they don't appear to be doing anything, so you just want to get the hell out of here.
I mean, yeah, it's not our terrain. We don't have any sort of advantage.
Yeah,
there.
you have nothing to do with it, yeah.
Some of us have lost a bit of equipment as well, so anything that we might have had is probably gone.
Probably, yeah. You for the sake of this, you've got all like your important gear, but if you had any like, I had 2,000 caltrops before.
Fuck, I knew I should have left those back in town.
Yeah, right.
I just bought them too.
Are my caltrops gone?
My caltrops gone.
I have 20
Guys.
Yeah, your caltrops are gone. I'm sorry.
Guys, I filled a bag.
No!
I filled a bag of holding with eggs.
With eggs. We can egg those giants.
Egg 'em on, but hi. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
And this one is full of chickens.
I don't like chicken.
But which came first?
Oh,
Which came first, the chicken or the caltrops? Yeah, there you go.
Caltrops. What an Abeleph omelette would be like.
I imagine it's more like if you take a salmon roe or something and like scale it up to the size of a softball.
Wait, what is salmon roe and softball? What kind of weird middle-class American are you?
An Abeleph egg.
like a salmon roe and the salmon roe the size of a softball.
I said scale it up to be like the size of a softball.
Okay. I'm good. So you head through and you're walking for another couple of hours in the damp and the dark, feeling pretty miserable for yourselves until it comes to this tiny little tunnel entrance into a new tunnel. Basically, it comes to a stop like height, head level, and then there's like a crawl space on the ground where you could fit through. You just have to like crawl through it if you wanted to continue down that way. But it looks like there's no other way to go. So either go back down there or you go back and try and find another way up the way you were going from the Abeleph cave.
I can go through and check. I ask the party.
I shout into the darkness. Yeah.
Do you think it will be safe?
Can you see down here?
Can I actually see?
Tieflings have dark vision, yes, but only up to about 120 feet.
Yeah, you got dark vision down there. Different.
Okay. So the tunnel where we can go to. Is there like a distinct path between the tunnel and where we are? Like maybe jagged rocks or anything to be careful of?
Yeah, you can look through the little crawl space, and it looks like there are some pretty jagged-looking rocks that you're going to have to be careful not to like cut your arms and legs on as you go past them.
Okay, so I will cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And stealth through.
All right, cool. Roll me a stealth check at advantage, because you are invisible. But many things in the Underdark do not rely upon their vision. They rely upon their hearing.
Hey.
That's a good one.
That's a good roll. 19 is higher than most numbers on a d20. So yeah, you go through it. You guys lose sight of Ifrin immediately. You can't see him, and Ifrin, as you go through on your arms and knees, it soon comes out into a space which is large enough for you to like crouch in, so you can start kind of like crouching through the space. This continues on for several minutes. How long are you going to go for? Are you going to reach the end of it, or are you just going to turn back after you make sure that there's nothing in here? It doesn't appear like there is anything in here, which is immediately about to murder you. However, you do hear a lot of voices the further you go, and these voices could be from nearby, or they could be, as I said last time, kind of echoing from potentially miles away. But there are some pretty booming voices coming through here, which actually begin to like vibrate the ground where you're at.
So I'd like to crawl up to the opening, like right before I get out, so I can just through.
So you want to, so you can what, sorry? Peer, did you say?
To peek through.
Right.
Like as soon as I get to the opening, I just want to peek through and look around.
Absolutely cool. Thank you, Xander1313 for following. Welcome to the Avenger, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We are just one follower away from a viewer decision, so if you guys haven't followed yet and you're new, hit that button and do so. So yeah, you begin to crawl up to the little opening that you can see, and you look down, and within this chamber you can see that there is a kind of circular room and a crude stone table in the center. To one side there is a glowing blue portal, and there is what appears to be, because the ceiling is ridiculously high in here, what appears to be a storm giant, but seems to be some kind of projection of one. Appears to be female, and like I said, it doesn't look like she's actually in the room. You can notice this kind of like magic field around her, so this is similar to like projections and images that you've seen before. And there is a pale giant, huge, looks to be made of stone, and they appear to be having a conversation.
I'm gonna slowly crawl back.
Okay.
All the way back to the party.
It looks like where your little hole comes out is like 20 feet above the ground floor. So you'd have to like rope down or jump down. It's not immediately easy to.
No, I'm not going through. I'm going
No,
back.
I know. Yeah, I just thought I'd add that detail so in case when I ask. Thanks to Crypt Camp for the host. Thank you, my friend. Oh, and thank you to Felix is over 9,000. Oh my god. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and that is 20 followers. So before Ifrin heads back to chat with the party, let's get a viewer decision going. So under this line here in the chat room, for us some ideas as to what could happen next in our campaign. Ifrin has just walked in on a storm giant and a stone giant having a conversation, and he's in a tight little crawl space. There's obviously an army of giants nearby. What happens next? Get some ideas into the chat. We'll get together a straw poll, and the most popular decision from the straw poll will actually happen. So let's see what happens next. But let's head back to Ifrin. So you want to kind of go back towards the party, right?
Yeah.
Sure. So you crawl back past these like jagged rocks. But you are invisible still, so I don't know if you want to come out of your invisibility or if you speak.
Do I just poof back into normalcy, or do
Yeah,
I have to?
you can poof, my friend.
All right, I'll just poof.
All right, different poofs all over you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I dusted off my shoulder.
Sorry.
There's glitter in my hair and everything.
Well, you guys would not believe it, but I think who you're looking for is right there. Like, right there. Like, there.
Who is there? Will you tell us? Why you're pointing at the dark? What is that?
Something big and pale.
A big pale thing. Oh, a giant!
Yes, and he was talking to a storm giant as well. A woman.
What, just having a chat, just having a little conversation like a tea party, no? That makes no sense.
Less like a tea party and more like a conference. So,
How do you have a conference with one person? That's not important. What's important is you went through a hole. Is there any other way to get to them? If we make noise on this side of the hole, will they be able to get to us?
Well, from what I know is that as soon as we get to the hole, there's a 20-foot drop. So maybe we could use rope and get down there, but I'm afraid that maybe we would get ourselves caught.
So they're below us.
I mean, if you think about it, they're actually taller than the hole, but it's just there. So if we actually get down, then they would actually see us. So,
But they can't get to us from where we are right now.
yes, maybe, probably. And I wanna look around just to make sure that there's no secret openings. Like,
Yeah, I'll kind of, because as soon as he starts saying that they're nearby, I'm gonna start assessing the terrain around us to see if.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so from where you guys can see, you can only see the crawl space, and looking in, you can see like 20 feet ahead into these rocks where Ifrin has gone. To assess the terrain of the actual room itself, you're going to have to crawl through and be very quiet as you do so, most likely.
So there's no other like it's basically a dead end besides that crawl space.
Yeah, you guys either go through there or you go back and try and find another way through.
I say, do we have any more of those explosives?
My bad. Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
I will say, I'm not one for magic. Can anyone here create noises? Magic noises.
I can.
I can make a lot of noise, but not necessarily magics.
No, we need a very specific noise.
Me.
Okay.
I
Okay.
might be able to.
Right. I think we need to in order to continue on, we're going to need to draw those giants away from the hole, at least for long enough to find cover. If possible, I'd like you to go. We're all going to go in, and as soon as we get to the drop off, I want you to throw a sound as far as you can.
Will do.
I want you to
What kind of sound?
feel free to add your own ideas, but I think
Do a turkey. Make it sound like a turkey.
Perfect.
I was.
Wait, are there turkeys in Faerun?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're aberrations, magical
Just
aberrations.
come here.
Constructs.
I say, I was thinking aboleth.
What do they sound like, Will?
Yeah, I've never heard one. I mean, like, you heard baby ones.
I mean, what did the baby one sound like? Just.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did
Will,
we
what did
hear-
they sound like? We need this for our immersion. Please go on. That's a very good
It
question,
didn't
Will.
actually make much of a noise. I mean,
What about the xenomorph? Did that make a noise?
that made a kind of like hissing noise. Yeah.
Screeching noise. He's very. Yeah, like that.
Who needs chord?
Colony noise, yeah.
Then that is what I will suggest. I say, you do that as loud as you can, as far away as you can.
I don't think I would be able to, but I will try.
Whatever
I
you-
feel a bit worried.
Well, okay. Again, he doesn't know, and he only knows the magic that he's seen people do. He doesn't exactly know who is capable of casting what types of spells. So, to him, all magic users are the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
makes sense.
Hold my hand and let's go.
That's not going to happen.
Are you sure?
Very, very sure.
And I just move my hand from Connor to Ember. Maybe?
Pleased to meet you. Yes. She shakes your hand. What are we doing?
You know what? Never mind. Just
Am I
come-
coming? You need a sword. I come with you. I come with you and I bring my sword. Yes.
Okay, I seriously love Ember. Thank you so much. So I'm just gonna start crawling to the crawl space and.
Wow.
All right, I'm a rogue, so I'm gonna use my roguish movements, gestures to call everybody to the hole.
We don't speak rogue, so to us it just looks like you're making weird hand signals.
Is it a film? How many syllables? How many syllables?
What does it sound like?
Second word the.
Is it the guns of the Navarone?
You know what?
How did he
Robert?
know?
Join me. Just come on. Just crawl.
So, everyone begins to crawl. I also wanted to thank Summer Vimes for following. Welcome to the event, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. We also have the straw poll in chat, so go ahead and vote on that, guys. We've got a bunch of good suggestions, and we will see what happens next once you get those votes on in here.
Do you have a tail, Ifrin?
Yes, I do.
Can I grab hold of his tail and use it to pull me along a bit like an elephant does? Just
gonna hurt
I'll hold it
really
in my
bad.
beak gently.
Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot, but sure.
He said gently.
Just kind of beaking it a little bit,
Like-
giving it the old beak.
a gentle clamp on your
Yeah.
tail. Nothing wrong with
So
So-
he's gonna be like,
that.
it's okay, it's okay, it's all right.
Okay. You crawl through the space together. However, the space is so tight that Ifrin gets to the point again first. So you guys are crawling through the sharp rocks. You follow the sound of the voices again, and so we've got the case where Ifrin is like on his chest, like so, and looking out into the room. Behind him, who's following after Ifrin?
I'm
You're
holding his tail.
So Birch is like this behind him, and then who's next?
I'll be behind Birch and Perch.
All right, so then Emma's like this behind him, like trying to look over. And then there's Connor looking over the other side, trying to look out.
Where the adventure goes full Goonies.
We look like the cutest Scooby-Doo challenge.
I'm scared.
Zoinks!
Oh boy, man! Like that's a real failed giant man. Oh. So when I wear my green shirt, I look just like him. So yeah, you guys. Anyone speak giant?
I was just looking at my
Yes, I do speak that.
I think I have comprehend language.
No.
Alright, so
Are they speaking Aarakocra? That would be handy.
that would be very strange as well. No, okay, so the only person who speaks giant is Connor?
Yes.
Alright. So Connor, you can understand what I'm saying. The other guy's like, what's going on here? But you guys do all see this large room before you, the stone table in the center, the strange blue projection of a storm giant, and a portal from which looks like she's come from. Besides this giant, very pale looking stone giant. He appears to have like a huge club on his back, as most giants do, along with like large bags in which he keeps all sorts of things. But his back is actually turned to you currently, with the storm giant girl kind of looking towards you guys, but not actually looking at you. I'm not surprised it all doesn't on the spot, Shaggy. I've been asked too many times, Mr. Bears, too many times at this point. So, you hear the storm giant girl saying to him, and she says, "Rug snacker," and he goes towards her, which is the common giant greeting apparently. And she says, "Harshnag, the kin killer, has defeated our forces at Brynchanda. We are launching a second attack there." And he says, "I can take Harshnag." She says, "You should go there and take him down, kill him, take his power." And he starts beating his chest, like his stone chest with his stone arms, and this great like rumbling begins to happen. Dust falls from the ceiling around you guys, dum 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 dum, and the whole cavern begins to shake. She says, "The giant walkers have the key." And at this, he stops his beating and begins to just kind of growl. And she says, "We have sent out many to kill them. When they arrive, Luskan, then we will have them." And he says, "Let me go and kill them now, Imarif." And she says, "No. You must go to Harshnag first. Kill him." And he begins to beat his chest. Anger seems to be afraid of
While this is happening, can I kick Ifrin to make the noise?
I'm gonna look back at Connor and raise as in now.
He points.
So this is gonna be very difficult to use, but I am going to be casting Thaumaturgy to increase my voice once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will throw my voice, so I'm going to be casting Thaumaturgy again, so that stacks.
And I think it's a concentration.
I think you only have to cast it once, but as long as you hold it.
Interesting.
So it's like I'm gonna boom my voice and then I'm gonna throw my voice.
Yeah.
And who is it? I remember that it has. Yes, there we go. Because I have the background. Not the background. Because I have actor. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try to actually make the screech. So here we go.
Give me a screech.
This is gonna be really hard to do.
Headphone wearers beware.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So you know what? Let me try this.
Oh my god.
He's actually got an aboleth under his bed.
Lovely.
Woo! Amazing.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. So good that Sharky Hat followed. Welcome to the adventure, my friends. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Do Santa Fladras by the way. Sorry.
To whoever's listening, I'm really sorry if it hurt your ears.
No, it was a good pitch, good level. So, best screech EU. So, yeah, you guys hear this like piercing screech. As soon as it happens, you see the blue storm giant image just break, and the portal closes, and you hear the pale giant Grogslager just kind of like screech, well, bellow, I suppose, more accurately, but and he immediately begins to like take off his club and like start lumbering towards where he heard the sound.
So I'll look back and I'll thumbs up. Then I'm gonna whisper, "Does anybody have rope?"
Yes, I have rope. I will have. Well, like since I wasn't really doing anything, I'll have taken the time to like anchor the rope with a python and just thrown it down the hole.
I mean, I could just grab the end and then jump out.
Yeah, but it needs to stay. It needs to. The rope needs to hold on to something.
Yeah, but isn't it holding on to the inner cavern thing?
We can't see a ceiling or anything. It just keeps going up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a python just in a crack in the rock.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll grab the non python end, and then like just jump out and cast Feather Fallen.
Yeah, just begin to float back down to the ground. Okay, cool. So you reach the stone floor of the room. You see the giant table in front of you. I mean giant table. It is for giants. So this is like it goes up to like your heads. And so this is, you feel like you're tiny people suddenly when you're in this room. So Avery gets down, and you guys begin to like abseil down a rope essentially.
Yeah, and I guess I don't know where I guess you could decide where he particularly where he casted his voice, and so where the giant is. I'm assuming he's somewhere in the room looking for the noise.
Yeah, he's kind of rumbling around the room at this point. Yeah.
And then that is when I'll kind of, you see, like, as soon as he lands, he'll, like, hit the ground, like, axes in both hands, and, like, ready, like, Connor's ready to charge. He's basically, like, waiting on you guys.
Yeah, the giant is kind of rumbling in the back of the chamber, like, come out, wherever you are. And you also see like a giant like wooden chest off to one corner of the room as well, where it looks like he keeps his prizes and stuff.
I'm gonna whisper to Connor, "I can get that open way too easily. We'll do it after we kill the guy."
Give me 1 second, because I had redone this. You can keep going. I'm just looking for something.
Yeah. Okay.
Myself.
I was just saying that I got knock by not being gamey.
Cool. So he's like circling around back towards your guys' directions. You could take cover behind a table if you wanted to hide from him, or just charge straight towards the guy if you wanted to.
Table. Point at the table and start running.
Okay.
Is there anywhere else in this cavern that we're in?
I mean, you could probably find like a large boulder or a rock to hide behind.
Yeah, I'll kind of take myself off in another direction, and I'll try to secrete myself behind a boulder.
Wait, what? So you're gonna get me to just run to the table by myself?
I mean, that's your decision.
Like you guys just bolt in different directions.
Yeah, I think we all kind of go into like if you were to look down, we kind of run in the directions of like the Chaos Star. I guess it kind of just goes like. Psh.
I'm guessing everybody's gonna go behind the boulder, and I'm just the only one at the table.
You're the one that eats politely.
As soon as I hit the ground, I've cast Long Strider on myself, and I'm running towards the giant.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Let's get some initiative order going here then.
Rocks fall. Salad dies.
It's happened before.
Dude, you don't fuck with the guy who killed his daughter.
How's a 23 initiative for you?
Shit.
It's erotic.
It's good. What's up, Israel? How's it going?
How's a natural 20 work for you?
Yeah, but one wins because I've got a higher bonus. Suck it.
I got a 9.
Well, good luck. So Cora on a 9. We've got Ephraim on a 20 on a 23. And we have Ember on a 12. Ember 12. Let's see what Daddy Giant gets. Minus dice here. I don't think his deck's too great. But I think it's safe to say that we have what's your face? Birch going first.
Birch perch.
Birch/Birch.
So what I'm going to do is secrete perch behind said boulder in a nice space between maybe some rocks or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then immediately dart back because I would have seen kind of Connor's light disappear off towards the giant.
Mm-hmm.
On my way, kind of sprinting back towards said giant, what I'll do is put the torch down so it's facing towards him. I imagine making a really awesome set of silhouettes on the wall, on the cabin behind us, and then sprint towards him and try and kick him. I'm gonna go for his knee or something like that. Is it a she?
No, this is the pale giant.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just smash his knee and cripple him down. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a first attack with my staff. And then I get 2 free attacks by spending a key point. Oh, that's a 9. That's not very good.
9 is 9.
9! Double 9. Then an 18 versus AC.
So that's kind of 9. Double 9.
That's
18.
9.
So that's going to be 6 damage for that one. And then another 9.
9's a miss.
It is the night of the 9s.
Yeah, so I don't get to dodge away or anything. Yeah, so I sprint towards him. I imagine I put a couple of blows in against his knee, and my other one kind of does connect.
Yeah, you blow his knee a bit. Yeah, okay.
It's awkward.
It's like, why are you blowing my knee? It's an awkward moment where birds are just sucking on it.
How does a bird suck? Can birds suck?
Oh, they can suck.
That's a really... anyway...
That's really, really got to be careful with that one.
I've never seen one in on Planet Earth or any David Attenborough documentary. But
would that be like where the term "sucking eggs" comes from?
maybe so. What's up, Alligator? He says, "Hey, I love the streams." Thank you, dude. Good to see that, my friend. What's the book giveaway? I think a couple of days left. It says it on the link there, top right. Yeah, so somewhere on the thingy. All right, so that's Birch. Ifrin.
How close am I to Connor?
Well, Connor's running off at this point, and you're hid by the table, so we're going to say you're 20 feet away.
As in behind him or ahead of him?
Connor's, behind him, yeah.
Connor was running towards the giant, and I guess Birch just passed him by, getting some kicks in, but he's still running towards him.
All right, so I'm gonna run after Connor, and then leap and tap him on the back. And when I tap him on the back, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability. I think it's Cat's Grace. Yeah, it's Cat's Grace. So you would get advantage on dexterity rolls, saves, and you would get 20 feet falling that you wouldn't get any damage, I think.
Okay.
You're casting that on me?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I'm running, I tapped your shoulder and you got it.
All right.
Awesome.
I just need to make sure on what it is. Target has advantage on dexterity checks. No damage if you fall 20 feet.
Okay. It's just dexterity checks though. It's not like attack rolls with dexterity.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Just go checks. All right.
Just
Cool.
in case.
Anything else?
I don't think I could do anything else.
I think I could, even if I wanted to. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that takes it to the Saki, the pale giant, and he's going to do some things, some shenanigans. So he's going to rush up to Connor with his great club. It really is a great club. And actually, I forgot to put this on the order. Before this happens, here's lair actions. Yay! Which go on a 20 regardless. So he is going to ask Connor to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Which I get advantage on.
You do.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's up, Sway? How's it going, buddy? And thank you to the Fedora King for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Check them double 19s, yo.
Oh, sexy. So, so they didn't even need the bonus set. So, what actually happens is you see him. So as you get closer to him, he looks to be pale, not just because of like the stone. It looks like there's like actual ash on him, which appears to have been like drawn almost like war paint. And he kind of like just grabs some of the ash in one giant hand and just kind of blows out towards you. And as he blows it, there's flames that come from his mouth and just kind of fire out towards you. It's burning hands, but it's cool.
Yeah.
So
just like cloak up and like leather cloak up in front of him that just flame retardant.
the flame retardant cloak. Cool. And then he's like, and he's going to great club you twice for a 14 and an 11. Bad rolls.
Oh no, none of them are gonna hit.
Yeah. So he just brings this giant kind of
When he
club down.
slams the club into the ground and I kind of juke to the side, I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna say, "Your club sucks."
Your bird does too. And it is Ember's turn.
She's gonna swing for this guy. Absolutely swing for him. So she's gonna grab her great axe, and she's gonna run up, take a flying leap off of Salad there, off of Connor.
Old salad.
Does she at least like say something to him first? Or does she just like run up his back?
She's gonna just run up his back. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit. So she's gonna have to roll, I guess, athletics and then do a melee.
That would work, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So athletic. Oh, not 20!
Oh, wait.
Bitch, please.
No, we synchronized that shit.
Yeah, you guys are like this.
Like-
synchronized swimming is coming into.
It's like as he's turning, as like he dodges the club, he's turning around and his hands are already cupped like this, and she just
Ready.
steps up and he just like up into the air.
I'm still there, awkwardly sucking on the knee. That was a good shot.
Right, and then I'm gonna do a great axe attack. 19.
Big knee in your mouth. A 19 is a hit.
Yes. So let's do some
Baby.
damage, baby.
Oh baby.
9, baby.
Okay.
9, 9, 9, 9.
9, baby. So that is going to be. Okay. Me. He takes 9. Where do you want to? Like, you're on his back at this point, right?
Who? The giant.
Yeah, you're on the giant's back. Or
Yeah, I'm on. I've flipped up with Connor's help. I've landed on the giant's shoulder, and I'm just gonna go, dong, right in his head, right in his like temple.
You
Yeah.
give him a dong. All right, so he has been donged well and truly today. So that takes it to that is Connor's turn at last. The guy who ran first is acting last.
It's his eyes are filled with rage. He's actually gonna as after he kind of launches Ember in the air, he's gonna kind of continue like running under the giant's legs and attempt to like make 2-hand axe attacks to like cut out the back of his knee, like to bring him to the ground. So 2-hand axe attack.
Let's have it.
1 and 14 and 18.
18's a hit.
All right. for 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Hey, Jono, briefly.
Can I also Hunter's Mark him?
It's a bonus action, right? You should be able to.
Yeah, then Hunter's Mark.
Coolio. All right then. So that is an Hunter's Mark. So top of round 2, it is Birch's turn. So Birch. what
So
you
after
do?
seeing these guys pretty cool fancy things, I'm gonna
It looks like the knees looking.
yeah,
tempting.
that's probably not what I want to do. So
The knee is now a prune, I guess.
Guys,
I'm now gonna kind of
pretty knee.
I'm gonna start turn my quarterstaff into a spin and then follow up with a kick and an elbow. Oh no, I'm getting a bit MMA with this.
Yeah,
So that's my quarterstaff. 13 versus AC.
13 is not a hit.
Then 2 separate attack. Oh god. Oh my god. Yes, there's a whole bunch of misses.
Yep.
I'd lightly caress the inside of his thigh.
You struck it a little bit.
I thought you were a giant. All right.
All right, so that is going to be Ifrin's turn. You guys are doing great so far.
Yeah, so he's gonna pick himself off the ground since he leaped, and he sees everybody's attacking. He's just, do we have to do this? I guess I have to help.
I mean,
You hear a yell of this. Yes.
pretty much.
And then you see him just running like this, like anime style, just in the same spot where Connor hit the axe with. And I'm assuming that the pale giant is engaged with everybody else.
Yeah, he's pretty well engaged.
Well, he's pretty well engaged with Ember swinging stuff on his.
Yeah, so
He's got an eggplant and everything. He's pretty engaged.
so he's gonna grab his rapier and stab like that. So
He got an eggplant. That means it's official.
It makes it official. He's English. That's how it works.
no sneak attack.
All right.
Apparently, first attack.
So let me know what his rolls are, and we'll see. Nope. it is not a hit.
That was oh god.
That was depressing, wasn't it? I feel like Mo's gonna drink hot sauce until he dies now.
I'm genuinely not sure if D&D's for you, Mo. If you can't roll an attack,
Hey.
come on. Like try like haberdashery or flower pressing, but not D&D.
Solitaire.
My god. All right. Anything else, Ifrin?
So
You hit stone with your rapier. I mean, yeah, you're hitting.
everybody looks down.
You're hitting stone with a rapier. It's one of those materials is going to come out on the better side of things. So that is their action turn. So let's see what he's going to do now. He is going to ask everybody to make a dex saving throw. Everybody around him. So I believe that's all of the party, right, at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
What he's going to do is he's going to yell and yelp and just kind of scream, and he's going to like raise his fists up to the ceilings and like crash stones and boulders from the ceiling around you guys.
I rolled a 20. Ha!
I get an advantage, so I got a 19.
Yay!
So Ifrin and Birch,
rolled an 8.
damn, like you guys are so in sync today.
I've got a +6 to my dex. I rolled a 2.
Must have been
Oh, dude.
hit the break it.
It's a bit Mo. This is your fault. This is on you. You're bringing me down.
Bringing me down. So, Birch and Ifrin take 23 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
And we'll see if it's half on a miss. Nope, you guys save completely. The two of you. Yeah.
It's a horrible sound as my wishbone breaks and I crack onto a lump on the floor.
Yeah, right.
Are you unconscious?
I am unconscious.
He is very okay. Okay.
So, Birch goes down as a boulder just crushes him underneath the weight of this stone, and the giant just kind of he snickers and says, "Just like your wife."
Wrong person.
Yeah, he is looking at you at this point.
Oh, I
Wait, were you married to a bird?
Should have
yeah,
gone
Yeah, he
first.
was a bird.
I say I was never married to a pigeon.
It's should have gone to Specsavers advert. He's like, oh. And thank you to Avatar Law for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you for joining us today. Yeah, Perch goes down as well in Birch's arms. So,
I took Perch off. I hid her behind some boulders.
Behind the boulders, yeah.
well, Perch, you know what? There are a lot of boulders around here. We'll see. We don't know what's happened to Perch right now.
What?
Oh, baby, not again.
I'm not confirming or denying the existence of Perch right now. So, I mean, yeah, that's what you get if you suck. So that's the lair action. Now the giant gets his turn, and he's going to smash into Connor twice again for a 25 and a 16.
Both will hit.
All right.
Christ.
So he's going to deal. Where did I put his damage? Why don't I write these things down? Oh, there it is, because it's already written down for me. Haha. So the Great Club deals 22 damage.
I'm not very good at healing, guys.
I am still up, but just barely.
That takes 22. Ember, your turn.
I guess I'm still on the giant's shoulder.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just double check what I actually have. Okay, so I'm going to grab the javelin that I have in my quiver, and I'm going to push it really far down his ear, like right in his ear. And I'm gonna and she's gonna scream angrily at the same time. So here's hoping that it actually freaking works. Please do it.
All right.
Oh, 13.
You tried to Q-tip him to death.
Yeah, 13 doesn't work. No.
13 doesn't work.
I pierce his ear instead.
Yeah, you give him a nice piercing. You put an earring in there and everything. All right. Anything else, Ember?
No. I don't think she can. I don't think she can have any more attacks this round. So no.
Cool. Connor, your turn.
Okay. Question, and this is more of a logistics question. Do we still have that wand of electricity?
Yeah.
Who has it?
I believe.
It's on my corpse.
Yeah, I believe last person to use it was Birch. So
You've got to go in. You've got to go and loot Birch.
Fuck. Okay.
Can I create water yet, or am I out? No, I can create water. We could do that again.
I'm trying to think. Okay, I can long strider, so yeah, I'm pretty injured, and I need Birch to up. So can I using the fact that I still have long strider, so I have extra running distance. Can I basically like sprint? Sprint towards Birch and kind of grab him by the collar and drag him.
Sure, I would say that usually you'd take an attack of opportunity, but seeing as he's got a great club, he's a giant, and you're using long strider, you can. He doesn't have the time to like grab you or bring the great club down.
Okay, as I'm grabbing him by the collar and dragging him, I'm going to cast my use of Cure Light Wounds on him.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. How much does that heal him?
Cure Light Wounds. Cast at what level?
Cure Light Wounds.
First. I don't
Cure
know.
Light Wounds. You can only ever say that in a really harsh Scottish accent.
I have Cure Light Wounds. You can get 6 healing back.
All right.
6.
6. Yes.
You sound really disappointed, like Garrett. 6.
I mean, it's
No.
it's a number. He hit me for 23, but okay.
But
I'm
you get
sorry. I'm not a fucking paladin. Like.
I stand up and just kind of nod at him.
You stand up and you're like, 6?
I-
Really?
And I will
Like, is that it?
And as I do, I'm going to shout
Expecto Patronum.
yeah. Oh god, what's a cool word for it?
Electro
what?
stick.
Like what? I imagine we came up with a cool name for that plan.
The Zapling. The
I
Zapling.
feel like you haven't gotten the plan, so there is no cool name.
Rock cool.
We did it once before. I'm going to say
It's time to go Waterworld on this bitch. Here we go, SeaWorld, bitch.
All right.
Give him the gusher.
And that's
Gosh.
gonna be my turn.
All right. Thank you.
Give him
And
the
thank you
gusher.
to Justin Rules for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you for joining us today. So, that is Connor's turn. It's top of round 3, and it's Birch's turn again. And you're up on 6 hit points, and he said something about unleashing the gush.
So is that broke me? Is Ember still on his shoulders?
I am, yes, miraculously. Just do what you need to do. I'm sure she won't care, honestly.
Okay.
She's always wanted to die a hero's death. Just do it.
I'm gonna limp towards him a couple of feet just to play up that I didn't get healed very much, and then I'm gonna pull out this.
All right, no, fuck it. I take it back now.
I'm gonna take this wand of lightning bolts or rod of lightning bolts. I think it is.
Yeah, there's a lightning bolt.
I'm just gonna kind of close one eye and point it towards him, and then a lightning bolt is gonna shoot. Lightning bolt is gonna shoot towards him.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
It's the only time we've ever really been able to use that. Legit.
Yeah.
So this does 8d6 in a line to anyone there.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm dead. Go for it. Go for it. How much damage?
Yeah, I mean, Ember's like connected, so like the
Oh,
circuit
that's
of electricity
terrible.
is going to go through her as well.
21.
I give her a dexterity check to jump off.
I mean, yeah, you get a dex
Yeah,
save.
you
along
get a
with
dex
anyone
save. You
else.
take half damage.
Okay.
I mean, like you get a dex save when he does it. So.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Wait,
so what-
I'm next to his knee. Am I in the way as well?
As long as you're not like connected to him.
So you're
yeah,
not
it
sat
would-
on
it
his
would-
knee.
It would be a straight line, so unless you're like immediately behind him.
No. All right. Then,
Is he made out of like? What did you say he
Stone.
was lighting his burning hands with? Will, do you say he's? So would you say he's flammable? Because this
I mean,
will light fire
ashes-
to any flammable objects in the area.
I guess ash is flammable. Is ash flammable?
No, it's not. Ash isn't flammable.
I mean, it's already been flammed.
It's already been flambed.
Man, you look completely flammed.
He looks so flammed right now.
Well, you look well flammed.
I googled is ash flammable. Very much depends on what kind of ash you're talking about.
Volcanic
What
ash.
does that mean? If you mean like a wood powder from an ashtray, I suppose that is slightly flammable, not much low. Or if you mean what's left over after you burn something that is not flammable. So I'm guessing not. Yeah. So he's not flammable, but he did fail his save, so he takes 21.
I think he happened to be rolling around in phosphorus.
He's one of those famous petrol giants.
Yes, he's quite a rare beast at this moment in time.
Pretty much. The old petroleum giant. So Emma, what's your dex save?
I'm going to roll it now, please, Ember. Just 13.
And the save number is.
It just says on a failed save. I guess that's my spell casting, so that's
His
going to be
spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
my wisdom,
Sure.
which is going to be. I think it is 13.
What?
So Ember, do you want to like dive off the stone giant at this point? Off the pedestal?
Yes, I would.
So yeah, you kind of like whoa yourself off,
Yeah.
just as this bolt of electricity launches out and she goes shocks the giant over and over. He takes 21 damage from that. Pretty good, pretty good.
Wow.
So that is Birch's turn. Anything else you'd like to do, Birch?
Just a bit more limping. and kind of just winning at the amount of agony I'm in.
Please. All right, cool. You limp on by, my friend. Ifrin, it is your turn.
So, since I'm next to his knee, I'm just gonna start walking away, look at him, and say, "Your mom's a pebble." And
Savage. Got him. Got him.
You're on rocky ground there, mate.
yeah, so vicious mockery. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Your mum's a pebble.
Yeah.
Your mom is a...
Sick. That's a sick burn, yo.
His wisdom is a
The
1.
giant pale stone giant. So
He rolled a nat 1, so he definitely fails.
boom, 1d4,
Boom,
and
boom.
disadvantage on his next attack.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Hey, the best damage.
Hey, good, boy. What's up, buddy? Nice. So he takes 4. Ah, damn. He is reeling back at that. She was not a pebble.
I yell, actually, she was a bag of sand.
Oh, snap.
Does he get disadvantage
Stop
or
saying
something
nasty
as well?
things to my
He
mom.
gets disadvantage on his next attack, all right?
Yeah, on his next attack.
Next attack. Okay, perfect. So, Ifrin, anything else?
I'll just like walk away to the table and not get hit.
All right. Okay.
Wait,
then.
am I able to take a potion, or is that
Yeah, you could take that as a bonus action.
okay? I'll take one of my potions of cure wounds.
Okay.
2d8 plus 10.
Let's give it. Let's get it.
2d8 plus 10.
Drink it all up.
19. 22.
Oh, that's a reasonable amount to get healed. That's handy.
You get
I was gonna give it to you, but then Connor decided to pick you up.
I mean, he's kind of propped me up more than anything.
All right, seriously. Now
He's
you're
posed your dead body, is what he said.
Legs closed. Your
Hashtag legs closed.
legs
well.
closed.
Also, wounds closed though.
Oh, that's
Oh.
legs closed at that joke.
Right. Oh my god, Brian.
Daddy.
I healed it. Fuck it. None of you are getting healed now.
Oh, wow.
I know the feeling, mate. 6 is
Daddy,
barely
Daddy bringing the punishment.
Savage.
Daddy laying the spank down.
Oh my god, stop it.
Oh, dear Lord. It is the Pale Giant's turn. He has disadvantage on his first attack roll against Connor. So he rolls a nat 1, so he definitely fails. He brings the club down and he just managed to dodge out of the way easily. His second attack is a 25 versus your armor class.
Against me?
Yeah.
Okay. There are other people here.
He's down to kill you, dude. He killed your wife. He's down
Oh,
to kill you.
25 is gonna hit. I have 3 health left, so.
This dude has as much of a vendetta against you as you have against him. It's mano a mano right now.
Mano.
Yes. Steady versus steady. And he brings it down. You will die, just like your wife. You take 8 damage.
Yeah, I'm bleeding.
Alright. You still up?
Nope.
Down. Okay. Cool. So you go down. Ember, your turn.
I'm gonna just go for the great axe this time. I'm not gonna bother trying to
Well,
Sorry?
He should have had disadvantage on that attack.
He got disadvantage on the first attack roll. He rolled 21 and a 10. He took the 10 on the first one. Here's my
Okay,
attack.
that's fair enough. Wow, shit. You're definitely fucked, Astrid.
Yes. We
Yes.
established that.
Oh yeah, guys. So she's gonna go for the great axe. She's not gonna try and Q-tip him to death this time. She's just gonna try and smash him in his, well, I guess in his jaw. Oh, with the 10. Come on, Ember. What?
10 is not good.
No.
Oh. Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Anything else?
No, she's just gonna scream with impatience that it's not working.
Yeah, you're just like hitting stone at this point with weapons, and stone is pretty difficult to kind of
This is probably how like a hill dwarf, like a mine dwarf, must feel just constantly. Just nothing's happening.
feels Hill Dwarf Man. And then you get replaced by the Lizard Man from Volo's Guide, and you're sad. So that is Ember's turn. Connor, your turn. Do you want to roll me a death saving throw? Do you want to try healing yourself for 6? Because you can't. Ah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'll roll to save, and then I'll also watch as no one else uses their healing spells on me. I rolled an 18.
Cool. That's good. So 18 is 1 success, 0 failures. Looking good. Top of round 4. Birch, your turn.
Ember, are you still on this giant's shoulders?
She jumped off, no?
Oh yes.
Yeah, she jumped off.
Not like actually hitting his jaw. Sorry, I did mean hitting his ankle or something.
Yeah,
but I
that's
just
all good.
off. Yeah.
So I think this wand has one more charge left on it. And I think we're going to go... I don't have any healing magic, so I'm just going to unleash this charge at it.
Oh god. I have no healing spells, guys. I don't even have cure wounds or anything like that.
So it's a... I've just got to roll damage, and it's a dex save for him. 28.
28 is a hit.
Nice.
No, there's 28 damage. He needs to roll a dex save, 13 DC.
Yeah, right, sorry. Dex save is +2. He fails, so he takes 28 damage. I'm going to do maths on this one. God damn it. Anything else? So what does this look like?
So this one, I imagine, like, I just point at him one last time, and like the whole rod just shatters and explodes as the last charge kind of is fired out of it, but it kind of arcs all over the room really coolly. Like maybe we see a bit more of how this cavern is all, how big it is and the expanse of it as these lightning kind of protrudes and its fingers grab, and everything's got a really cool Michael Bay blue glow for a second.
Nice. Cool. So he's just like wrecked by a lap for 28. He stumbles backwards for a moment. Ifrin.
Can I, for my movement, can I dodge behind, like, is there a boulder or something I can just kind of take a breather beside? Maybe drag Connor just behind a boulder for a second. Or is that going to be too much? If not, I'll just leave him and hide behind the boulder myself.
Yeah, cool. You leave him. So, Ifrin, your turn.
I'm gonna run to Connor and feed him the potion. My second potion.
Okay. So, give it that roll.
Alright. Hey, 22.
Oh shit! That puts me at 22.
And then I'm gonna get out my my pan flute, my pan flute.
Your pan flute, yes.
Yes, my pan flute, and start to play a little melody, and
Nice.
give him bardic inspiration.
Okay. Pretty good. All right, so that is Ifrin. Takes it to the Pale Giant's turn. So he's gonna fight Ember. Seeing as she's been hacky on his ankle,
You can give it a go, yeah.
he will certainly give it a go.
Give it a go.
20 versus your arm class.
Damn straight he hits.
12 on the
Wait.
second.
Wait. Yes. Okay, yeah, go on. 12 damage, was that?
Yes. Sorry, no. 12 was the second attack roll.
No.
So you just take 14 damage.
Just 14 damage.
Just a
Just
standard
a meager 14 yeah.
Measly, a paltry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Any of these terminologies can be used. Okay, that takes it to Ember's turn.
Okay,
Sliver.
Ember is going...
Oh shit! And Danger Mouse has just subscribed. Thank you so much, my friend. Raise that drink, raise that mug of ale. Thanks so much to Black Prime. I salute you, sir. Hashtag legs closed. The original legs closed man, Danger Mouse himself. Thank you, dude.
Mo, did you literally just do that again? Oh my god.
Oh my god, the hot sauce challenge here with Mo.
God.
How much can we kill him? Thank you so much, Danger Mouse. I appreciate that, my friend. Welcome into the inner family, the inner circle.
I forgot I was muted. I was gonna say it's nothing.
It's just wow, savagery. So that is Ember, your turn.
Gonna give it a go of
Yeah,
smashing him in the face. Well,
Ember smash.
yeah. Hand axe. Right.
Right.
That's a single-handed axe, isn't it? It's not a throwing weapon.
I think you can throw a hand
You
axe.
can throw a hand axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can throw it. Okay, yeah, she's gonna lob it at his face.
Let's do a lobbing.
17.
17 is a hit.
Yes! Oh! Right, she's gonna chuck it, and it's gonna go potentially, depending on the damage. Let's just have a look at the damage. Hang on.
Let's see. It's probably D6.
6, yeah, it's a 6. I'd like it to land here. And she's gonna lob it, and she's gonna scream at him, and she says something in like Orcish. She's gonna scream about how his mother's a puta madre or something. I don't know.
That's your mother's a politician in Orcish.
In Orcish.
Your mother is a politician.
Your
That's
mother's a human.
a horrible insult to a giant. I hate politics. So, that is going over to Connor's turn.
So as he's kind of picking, like as Ifrin is playing this tune after sort of feeding him this potion, he's gonna kind of like push himself to his feet, like dust himself off. There's still blood like dripping down his arms and his body from the crushing wounds, and he's gonna say, "Is that the best you can do?" And then he's just gonna kind of run in with his inspiration and charge in, 2 hand axes raised.
So you said that to the giant, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ifrin's gonna be like,
Oh, you cut out there. What did you
Didn't
say?
hear what you just said.
That was a bit of a robot moment there for you.
oh, sorry. So he just looks and says, "But that was my best song."
Wrecked.
So he's running in, hand axe attack twice. Do I get advantage on both of them? What do I get from Bardic Inspiration? Is it advantage or is it plus a D?
No, he gets a plus D something.
D8, probably.
D8, yeah.
Probably D8 level 3.
It's probably D6 actually.
Maybe D6 level 3, yeah.
I got a 12 and a 16. I'll add my, I guess, a D6 then. I'll add D6 to the first one. Doesn't matter. It's a 13.
Yep, 13's a miss.
16 on the second one.
16's a miss.
What?
The number you're looking for is 17.
What? That's
Fuck
why
this guy.
I managed to hit him.
You've hit with 18s, you've hit with 17s, and he missed on 16s. So.
This guy.
Yeah. Afraid so. He's pretty stony. Anything else?
I have nothing else.
All right. Well, it's the top of round 5. This guy is not doing so well. But you guys have you've had some taken some hits yourselves, gone down a few times. But it's a good point to remind you guys in the chat that if you haven't followed yet, hit that follow button and join us. When we hit 30 retweets, we'll have 30 followers. Yeah, we'll have another viewer decision where you guys get to decide what happens next. Do we have 30 retweets? Let's see.
You still haven't done the one we voted on.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the
Okay.
time traveling sorcerer who gives each a random gift. That'll be used when I least expect it at the end of this combat here, because there we go. And we do have another one coming in. So 20 retweets means another viewer decision. So let's bring this in here, and what we'll do is we'll bring both of them in after the fight, most likely. And this is something which affects the fight. So, get in those ideas underneath that line in the chat as to what could happen next in our story. They are, of course, fighting the pale giant. He's kind of wrecking them a bit. So they might need a little bit of help. Or if you're feeling cruel, send some help over towards the pale giant's way. And basically just think of what could happen next for Angela's chat. And we'll get them into a straw poll. Most popular decision will happen. If I unfollow, I can't get a count. Unfortunately not. But tell your friends out there. Tell your mum to follow if she likes D&D, or even if she doesn't.
I'll text her. Hold on.
Yeah, just text if you could. Thanks.
Get your mum to follow. Seriously, get your mum.
It's okay, Brian. I've texted her already.
Get your mum in there.
Oh Snap!
I'll just call him to the next
honestly,
ring.
I'm glad someone is because she's lonely.
I'll just go get her. So, all right. So that is top of round 5. Birch, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna try a little bit of. I'll channel my inner Josh. What I want to do is pop myself up onto this boulder, and because it's a little bit away from him, I want to kind of wall run and then launch a flying kick at him.
I mean, you can wall run because you're a bird, so you can gain height.
Yeah,
right?
so actually, yeah, I'll flap my wings to make sure I stay up, so it looks epically long. It's like full-on Matrix at this point. So I'm gonna kick out with my talons. So I'll also spend my key point if I hit. Well, actually, I get to hit first. 23 versus his AC.
A 23 is a hit.
I then get to make 2 unarmed attacks. So 24.
Nice.
24 is a hit.
Now we get.
And then another 20. Oh my fucking god!
Why does he get the rolls now?
Now it's your time to shine.
My damage is a 5, a 6, and a 5, so 16 total. And then I get to do my open hand technique, which sounds like something off a massage parlor menu.
That's the cupping.
Yeah, so whenever I use my flurry of blows, it must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone, and that's against my key, which is 13.
Okay.
Monkey bullshit. That's where it's at.
So let's see. So if you're knocked prone on a dexterity saving fail, right? So he rolls 14.
He passes. Okay.
Okay.
So I kind of land kind of at his feet somewhat in a really easy place, but I land in a Superman pose, like when they hit the ground
with his fist.
Yeah.
You mean Iron Man pose? Superman.
I mean Deadpool pose.
Yeah, that one.
I mean Aboleth pose. I mean what?
So, we have some viewer decisions in, guys. Last call for them, and I'll get straw poll up. If you have one, get it into chat as quickly as possible. So that is going to be Ifrin's turn. How much damage total did this guy take, by the way? Sorry.
He took 16 from me.
Okay, thank you. So,
I mean, has anyone else hurt him yet?
Yeah, he's taken a bunch of
he's taken a bunch of damage, mostly from Birch.
Yeah, come on.
Shush.
You. It wasn't even you. It was a fucking wand. Don't brag.
It's not a rond. It's a wad. What? Oh god.
A what?
It's a wand.
It's a wand.
That's a wand. What the hell?
I hit him with my wand.
I hit him with my giant wand.
Oh my god, Panda.
So, Ifrin, your turn.
Vicious mockery again. So he's gonna say,
What do you say?
There's a sandbag! And looks at Connor and thumbs up.
Savage. Alright, so it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
He rolled a 4, so he fails. Alright, straw balls and jack, guys, go ahead and vote. He takes 1 damage. And he has disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's good, at least.
Cool.
It's like a fly, just...
Oh my gosh.
So, on his turn, he screams out through the corridors, "Brothers, help me!" And then he is going to smack the club. Who's hurt him? Birch, you've hurt him. He's angry at you.
This isn't gonna be good.
Taking 11 versus your armor class?
No, that's a miss, thank.
In fact,
yeah.
his disadvantage is actually a 10, isn't that one?
That's a nat 1. Does something happen?
Something happens.
We all laugh.
I mean, yeah, you all laugh at him as he looks silly.
Does he like hit himself in the foot? With his...
Yeah, he stops his toe.
When he swings, he farts, and he's just a little bit embarrassed.
There's like this awkward moment of silence. And then the second attack is an 11 as well, so he fucked that up pretty well. But he is going to do his lair thingy. So, all creatures within 10-foot radius. Who's within 10 feet? Birch.
That's me, and yeah, me, Birch, and Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the 3 of you can make. Let's find it here. Dex saving throws.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
I
come
still
on.
have advantage. Yes.
He,
Do the
I
thing.
need it. I need it.
Oh, Christ.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
I rolled a 17.
17 is good. That's the only one that saves. And you see him just kind of like grab a wad of ash
God.
from himself and just kind of chucks it down to the ground and this kind of bursts out in fire in a 10-foot cone square around him. So you guys are going to take 7 damage. And 3
Oh,
damage.
what a really bad number to have been healed by. 6.
It just makes it worth it.
Ember, Connor, you take 3 on these.
Yeah, I got it already.
Do I take 7? Sorry.
You
Yeah.
take 7, you do, yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit.
So Birch, I'm guessing you're down again?
Yes, unfortunately so.
Nice. So, that takes it to Ember.
Yes, she's going to go for the great axe. Swing her way at his knee. 16. No, it's not a hit, is it? A 16.
16 is not a hit.
No.
Oh, crap. Okay, so she's just gonna, I guess, throw the great axe through the air and miss his knee by a fraction.
Yeah. You probably do hit it. It's hard to miss, but you just like don't chip away at it enough.
Hmm.
Proud of you, Janpao. Says I have a cat. Anything else from Ember?
Nope, nothing else.
All right, that takes it to Connor's turn.
2 more hand axe attacks. We're trying to bring him down.
Bring it down.
Number 1,
Down, dig it down.
a 10 and a 22.
22 is a hit.
All right. So this is the damage. 4, and then he gets a D6. So just take the 4, and then he gets an extra D6 from Hunter's Mark. 6 damage total.
6 damage. All right. Any other effect?
Bit of a theme there with the number 6, isn't there?
Disappointment.
Now it's just on purpose. No. What else? I did my Hunter's Mark. I did my Cure Wounds. I did my Long Strider. I have nothing else. But I will look him like. Is he on the ground? Is he prone on the ground?
No.
Okay. I kind of looking at him like right in the eye. Just axe is still chopping away, and I'm saying, "You will not walk away from this place."
All right. Cool.
That's it. That's me.
You said that in giant, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I will be yelling that at him in giant.
Nice. Makes you sound all gravelly and cool when you speak in giant. Eddie. So Birch, it is your turn.
Come on, that 20.
Come on, that 20. Let's see.
16. I'm okay.
16 is a success. Congratulations. So you've got 1 save, right?
Yep.
All right, 1 save. So that is going to be not Birch, but Ifrin. Your turn.
I'm gonna run to Birch and give him the last potion.
Oh, sorry. As well, on the top of the turn, I should have said. Let me roll a d3. Sorry, let me rewind in time here. 3 stone giants walk in. They rush in to defend.
What?
Emma.
What?
I'm gonna roll a quick initiative for them.
Just before you get given a potion, here are 3 more giants, guys.
Yeah.
Usually, it's probably just easier if they go at 0.
Yeah, I put them right at the end of the turn. I actually rolled super shit anyway. So, Ifrin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go give my last potion to Birch.
All right.
What a babe.
Thank
Well,
you,
mate.
thank you. You're the hero I need.
It's almost as if we had a cleric in the party, and he's not here now.
Doesn't Hiroki? Doesn't Hiroki? Anyway, thank you to Steve who subscribed for 4 months. Just 4 months and counting. How are you, bit? I'm great. I'm even better now, Steve. Thank you, my friend. Let me salute you and raise a drink to you as well, my friend. Raise your ales in chat. Thank you, buddy. I'm doing good. How are you? So, you heal him, and
Yes.
yes. We don't count resubs because we'd have 1 million every day if we did resubs.
So it's a 19.
It is
Big
another
up.
VD though. You've
I
contracted.
mean, I've got another VD myself.
Yeah.
added to my
And now you have another one.
yeah.
Oh my god.
So Ephraim, you heal it for 19, but you're back on 19.
Yeah.
Anything else? You see
Um,
another 3 of these dudes walk in.
so, you know what? I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy as before with the volume increase and throwing the voice right behind them. And with my acting, I'm gonna persuade them, or actually it would be deception. I would take it.
You just
I would tell them, yes, I would deceive them that that we're being attacked on the surface, not here.
Okay. How do you try and deceive them with this?
Sound
I throw
like
my voice right behind them and sound like the pale giant.
Okay. So what do you
So you
say?
know what?
Pale giant voice.
No, that wouldn't make sense if there's. I'll throw the voice onto the pale giant, so they would think that the pale giant would say it. There we go. That sounds
Okay.
better.
So what does the pale giant say?
We are being attacked, brothers, on the surface.
Cool. All right. So I will roll them like an insight check. If you roll a deception check. I give them advantage because they're kind of nowhere near the surface, so it would seem. Oh, fuck, nat 20.
What up?
To see if they get anything nowhere near. So
The surface is up, clearly.
surface is here, and these guys like, and they just turn and start running towards the surface at this point. They might be back after a bit of checking out the surface, but certainly for now they are rushing up towards her and a fucking nat 20. So, Ifrin, that takes it to the pale giant's turn. Let's attack. Who would he attack? I don't know. Connor's back up. His first ring goes on Connor for a 22. Guessing that's a hit. Connor takes 13 damage.
Who does, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Second attack is against Ember for a 17.
Oh, yes.
He takes
Ouch.
7.
I take 7.
Takes 7 damage.
Holy moly woo. Right, okay.
Okay, so that is his turn, and he's like, "No, come back, Ember." Your turn.
And that dude, the nat 20 was so good, he can't even convince them.
He's convinced himself that he's under attack. He's like, "We are."
So Ember's gonna scream in pain. She's gonna go, ah! She's gonna like defensively swing her axe again and hopefully hit him this time.
What hope?
Oh no, she didn't.
Oh, rip.
Reno at 9.
Okay, so anything else?
No, she's just gonna sulk.
Connor, your turn.
Same thing. He's going to gonna kind of get on the other side, flanking her with Ember, and he's gonna attempt to just axes attempting to bring this tree down.
All right.
Hand axe number 1, 22 and 14.
22 is a hit. 14 is not.
All right. Hand axe damage is 8 plus a d6 is a 6 for 14 damage.
Nice. So 14. Okay, cool. All right. You see him stagger as you kind of slice at his ankles. At this point, he's got cankles, and he looks pretty upset and in pain. Birch, your turn. Death saving throw, right?
No, I'm back up.
You're back up?
I got healed.
Yeah,
Yes!
you got the shit healed out.
So like I'm gonna stand myself up and I lift one leg up off the ground like it's limp, but
Okay.
then I spread my arms and legs out like the Karate Kid. I launch myself up into the air with my wings and I kick him in the fucking face.
Amazing.
Let's have it.
Crane style.
Yeah.
So it's a 19 versus AC,
19 is a hit.
followed by a nat 1
19
and a 20.
20 is a hit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 6 and 6, so 12.
Nice. So, how do you kill the pale giant?
Nice.
I imagined like I kick him in the throat, it busts something inside him. He can't breathe. And what I do is like he collapses on the floor, like heaving. You hear this, and I pull up his head. Has he got hair?
Not really. No.
Would you not have, like,
I pull up his head like somehow.
got,
I grab onto his skin, like my talons dig into his forehead. I pull him up, exposing his neck, and I look towards Connor, and I say, "This one's for you."
Aww.
Yeah, he just like tumbles down to the ground and dust and ash.
But like,
spread
I imagine
everywhere.
he's still breathing, so I'm literally waiting for Connor to finish him off.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
Connor, how do you keep
As he kind of like slams into the ground, like, you know, his blood is kind of pooling around him. Connor's gonna like wrench his axe out of the guy's knee where he just like buried it in, and he's just gonna kind of like nod at Birch respectively as he slowly walks over. And as he does, he's just gonna look down and he says, like, into the guy's eyes and say, I wasn't going to hunt you down. I had promised to serve people elsewhere, to keep others safe. But now that we're here, I feel like I owe you something from my family.
like,
And then just raise the axe and just bring it straight down on his neck.
Nice. You you just like sever the head at this point. It's like exposed open rock and just kind of and he tumbles backwards and just lands with the dust and ash falling everywhere. And you're kind of left in the wake of this. However, as he does fall down and you just kind of crush him, and you guys level up. If you haven't already.
Ding! I'm leveling up.
You see that you hear from the corridor beyond. See, it's the shot from Lord of the Rings when they're in Balin's tomb, and they see the shadows on the wall coming towards them. These huge shadows of the giants kind of crushing back. It looks like they've checked the surface world, and it doesn't appear like anyone's under attack, and so they're coming back in here to help their master. And you have the chest in the room. You have the body of the pale giant. What are you guys doing?
I will point to Ember because I know she's probably the other strongest person in the room, and I say, chest, as he grabs the head, like the severed head, and he's gonna begin to run down the hall, like the corridor.
Towards them?
No, the other direction.
Okay. Just
So I've got to pick up the chest, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, the chest and run with it, so I guess an athletics step.
Yeah, the chest is like the size of you, so you're gonna have to really kind of like carry this thing.
I'm not particularly strong. I can help you.
No, I can't. Yeah, I'm very injured at this point. I'm going to say that the reason I rolled so low.
Yeah, you rolled an 8. You're wounded. You come over towards the chest. You try and like heave it upwards, but you've been smashed and bruised. Your ribs are cracked, and so when you try and heave it, it's like
I'm running and getting perched. By the way, I should probably say that before anything gets in the fucking way of that.
Yeah.
What's
totally not crushed under a rock.
I wanted to ask if I could use Featherfall on the chest. That's only for creature,
You
right?
could do, but it would you'd have to throw it for it to feather fall, right?
Yeah. I'm also decently strong. It's just up to you whether you think. I don't know what that is. It's up to you whether you think that carrying the head is too much of a burden to also help carry the chest.
It's probably one or the other. You either take the head or you take the chest.
Oh, fuck. I think we need. I want the head though. I have a plan for it.
Can I try and Fonzie the lock and just kick it once as a
Sure.
like a 1 in a million chance? Do you want an attack roll against it, or do you want?
Yeah, give me an attack roll. Yeah, like a punch. Like an unarmed strike against it.
That's a 12.
Yeah, you you graze your knuckles against it. However, you do see that Perch has got a deck of cards.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, very good. I have thief tools. I would like to unlock the chest.
Alright, roll me a sleight of hand. The giants are in the room at this point.
Oh,
I think you may have read the wrong one, Will.
Come on. There we go.
Alright.
19.
Let me check.
I mean,
Taking both,
you're not
so.
taking that away from my baby now. You've given it.
It's been given. One cannot take back. If there's another one, I'll take it. I've got 2 of them up, so let's go see. So,
If he rolled a 19 on his sleight of hands, but
Yeah.
you know, I've got Panda finds a deck of many things on this straw poll, and then the other one as the.
I have 3 votes. Maybe. Oh, I hadn't. I needed to refresh. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
So okay, yeah, you're on 19. Yeah, you picked the lock. However, there are 3 giants in the room. They're going to start charging straight towards you. You look inside the chest, and quick look. Looks like there's a big helmet, a big sword, some kind of pouch, a ring, and some kind of severed finger.
So I start to panic a bit, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Freaking out.
Yeah, these giants are going, come here.
I jump into the chest, panicking.
Okay.
Shut the lid.
I'm not gonna shut it until you guys come in, and then I'm gonna shut it.
Okay, I'll get in the chest as well then, I guess.
Holy shit, this seems like such a good idea. But, I mean, these guys have seen you, so I guess, yeah. So you jump in, and well.
Can I ready a javelin?
Sure. Once you're inside with all these things in here. So Connor, do you jump in the chest? Or you're outside? You're going back towards the entrance?
So there are 2 people inside that chest now.
They are jumping inside of it. They're getting ready to close the.
Can I throw the head in with them and drag the chest?
I mean, the chest wouldn't be movable at this point, like in any speedy way. You know what I mean? Like, it's the size of a human with 2 humans inside and other metal objects.
Ember's a little bit chunky.
You could pull it, but you'd be like this kind of.
No.
I am a big,
I'd be
burly.
moving a few inches faster.
Okay, so it'd be more accurately, it'd be a bit more like.
Close Rider, I get an extra 5 feet. Fuck, man. Why we were running? This is so simple.
I'm freaked out. I'm sorry.
All you need to do is get in the chest.
So here's
I'm
the thing.
not getting in a chest with 2 other people. That's
So
not
Connor,
happening.
like Connor, there is the rope leading up there. You could leave your friends back and just climb up the rope and get to the entrance with the head if you wanted.
Be chaotic about it, yo.
I mean, they've made a pretty poor decision here by the looks of things.
Yeah, you got your revenge on the pale giant. Now you can do.
It's
whatever you want.
important. No. It's a pawn in our game. We need the head with us. I will. Can I?
I mean, you're using a giant's head for porn. That's pretty dark, man.
It's
Hey,
going
don't knock it. Some people are into that, you know.
We're gonna be rich. It's gonna be great. It's an emerging market.
Giant's head porn.
I'm not sure where that was gonna go, and I'm disturbed still. Okay, moving on, please.
I legit don't know.
You gotta make a decision right now. 3?
I guess he'll attempt to hide, like, and see what's gonna happen.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
I'm gonna ready create water, and if like one of the giants just looks in, I'm gonna shoot water straight into his face.
That's why I've readied the javelin, so I can like
Alright.
javelin him in the eye, I guess.
I got a 19 and a nat 20, so he's basically like ducking down, giant still with the head, and he's gonna hide that with him, but he's kind of like ducking down behind a table or in a corner or something, ready to see what the giants do when they get here.
Okay. And Birch, what do you do?
So I went behind a rock, a boulder, to go and pick up Perch. Did they actually see me come behind here?
Roll me a stealth check.
That's a nat 20.
Natural 20, yeah, they haven't seen you at this point. You're afraid
So
of them.
I'm gonna kind of just press myself and stay here for now, and just see what's going to, like, because I guess I probably wouldn't have seen the guy in the chest. I just think, if I can't see anyone, I assume they've left me.
Sure thing, absolutely.
I think at this point, I think we would have to close the chest. Since they're not
Yeah,
joining.
so you like slam down the chest as you see them like coming towards you, like come here. Their clubs raised to crush you guys.
What are the items that are in the chest?
I do,
Yeah,
We're gonna have.
I mean, you're in the darkness right now, but you saw a sword, a helmet, a pouch, and some kind of severed finger, along with a ring as well. So, and you're surrounded by gold. There's quite a lot of gold in here, but you don't have time to go through and like identify them yet, because actually, what we see happening. As you just kind of slam down a chest, and it's just as like the chest opens, you see these like 3 giants about to bring down their clubs. You feel a hand on both of your shoulders coming from behind you. It's like hand would just grab you, and then you're out of there. We see you disappear, and then a hand goes onto the shoulder of Birch, and you're out of there. A hand onto Connor as well, straight out of there.
Did they vote for Nightcrawler?
Pretty much.
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, they voted for a time-traveling sorcerer who gives you guys gifts, so it can time travel and save you guys. So, yeah, you, Spoda said, I can't stand stories about happy ending, but it taught me a lot about, like, love, Tinker's Tale last night. Oh, man, me too. So, what we're going to do is a quick bio break. We're going for a couple of hours, but I'll leave you guys to ruminate on what might be happening. Also, if you guys would fill out this feedback form for me, I'm doing feedback for 2017 so I can improve the show. Get your ideas in if you watch the shows and like them, but you'd like to see certain things, and let me know, then I can do them for the new year. Also, if you haven't followed, hit that follow button and join us. We'll get the viewer decisions going soon. And also, if you haven't tweeted out, then we hit 30 retweets. I have another viewer decision. So I'll leave you guys for just a minute. You can talk amongst yourselves. We can have, in fact, let's have a conversation with Ifrin and Ember whilst you're in the chest, moments before you guys are taking.
Pushed away.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so I guess she, just after you've hopped in there, she's kind of opens the lid and throws herself in there and lands on a broken shoulder. She goes, "Ah! Oh my gosh, it's you! What are you doing in the box?"
Trick! This is not what we're supposed to do. This is not what we're supposed to do. This is not what we're supposed to do. This is not what.
Stop talking! You're worse than the halfling. Just stop talking. Oh, do you know how to make my arm feel less like it's broken?
Oh God! I wish I could. I wish I could roll to actually fix the arm.
What is this? She picks up the finger. What? What is this for?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna play a tune.
Go for it. Play a tune. Ember's not really feeling the panic, I guess, because she's a bit too daft to really understand what's happening. Being a barbarian, although she likes to smash people in the face and gets angry at injustice, she doesn't quite understand fear, which is probably why she decided to go for the barbarian ways. But yeah, so she's just kind of trying to calm you down, I guess.
Oh my God.
Literally, as soon as you went, Will, Lee started with the fingering.
I didn't.
Happened faster than that.
Will, I'm sorry, Will, but you look really skinny.
Oh my God.
Are you okay, Will? Are you okay?
This is news to anyone.
Do you need a sandwich?
I don't eat.
Will, did you sleep last night?
It's true.
But yeah, Lee was. Oh, sorry, Mo. Carry on.
Yeah, sorry. So before you came back, I said that I'd be playing a tune while we're inside the chest. So should I roll for performance?
I mean, you just like you start the first note and then you're kind of once out of there. So you're like, ooh.
Lee did grab the magic, the finger. If there's anything special about it, she was waving it about.
I was like, "What is this?" Like waving it.
Finger.
Yeah, especially giving Kendra a sandwich. So yeah, was there anything else you grabbed? I guess you grabbed a finger.
I was gonna say that I'd grab the pouch.
Sure, okay, dead patch. Good idea. So, yeah, you kind of teleport out of there suddenly, each of you one by one, and you're placed down into chairs. Each of you appear one after the other. So, firstly, Ifrin and Ember appear, sat down in 2 chairs, and then Birch appears in the chair with Perch and a deck of cards, and Connor then appears in the 4th chair in a room which appears to be very high up in a tower, and there's a kind of like spiraled top to this tower, and you're looking out over a sea. So you're definitely nowhere in the Underdark. In fact, your eyes are kind of like really having a tough time adjusting because you've been down in deep, deep darkness for several days at this point. And you're some city that you guys haven't been to, unless anyone has been to Luskan. You might recognize it just from the amount of ships coming in and out of the port.
No.
By reputation.
I've ever been to Luskan. No, I've never heard of
But
Luskan.
from memory, this one doesn't remember. Okay. Anyway,
As soon as we're in the room, Connor he'll hit the chair and then instantly spring up with his axes out, looking around.
okay. So you spring around and there is this young girl, and she's actually kind of hooded. I'll hood myself for this. She's cowled, but you see that she's got kind of some red hair coming in around her shoulders. And she is standing in the rest of the room itself. There's a fireplace burning. She's got a bookshelf with a bunch of books in and a bunch of scrawled notes, it looks like. And at the same time, you see that there are a bunch of kind of accoutrements around the place, which look to be arcane in nature. So there's like a crystal ball, which looks quite similar to Hiroki's. There's there's like a mirror, which probably looks like it does a bit more than a mirror really should. And she also has a staff, which is actually kind of like tied to her back currently. She doesn't have it out.
So you said she, right?
She is she is female.
All right, so I'm gonna hop off of my chair. I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna go full on flirty mode and be like, "Why, hello there. Who are you?"
That's to me that's like full creep mode.
Yeah. To be fair, the last time a guy did that to me, it just didn't go anywhere.
Really? Oh, that's my technique.
Right.
Why, hello there. So, I mean, she looks like she's probably like just turned 20. So she probably looks like me, about as malnourished as me. Apparently.
She's just living on toast.
Apparently, yeah, looks like it. And she kind of like wrinkles her brow at the obvious flirting, and she says, "Hi,
Where are we?
Luskan."
Why?
Where the hell is Luskin?
Sword Coast. North of Port Last and Neverwinter. South of Bryn Shander and 10 Towns.
Did you bring us here?
Obviously, yes. Of course.
Thank you.
I look down. Is the giant's head still in my hands?
Yeah.
I thought you put it in the box.
No, he didn't throw it in the box. He hid it with, he was hiding with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you still have the head.
He'll kind of like slowly drop this, now it's like a stone block with hair onto the ground. He says, "Why are we here?"
Looked like you're about to die. I watched you die. And then I stopped it from happening.
How did you watch us die?
You don't want to know.
No, that's I asked because I do. Did you bang your head? How did we get here? How did you? I realized that we're above surface, and I just run to the window and stare out.
Yeah, I've forgotten what it's like to deal with normal people like you.
I peck at the window as she says normal
yeah,
people.
normal people. And she's like, well, you're about to die, so I thought I'd save you, seeing as you are the giant walkers, right?
Well, you'd think.
The name has been bandied around.
My name is Emily.
Amber tries to be like a polite, try and get the human side out of her a little bit, and she goes to offer a hand, and she goes, "Pleased to meet you, Emily. I am Ember."
She shakes. I know. Nice to meet you, Ember.
Thank you.
If what you say is true, I thank you for me and my daughter.
Oh, yeah. Quite the profit.
No, she's not for sale.
You're literally the only one that laughed.
Thank you, Mo.
Oh god.
She
I think what we're all wondering is, first of all, what do we owe you for this favor?
Oh, nothing. I do this all the time. I mean, when I'm allowed to. Usually you can't do this sort of thing. There'll probably be consequences down the line, but...
Why were you allowed to do that this time?
I don't know.
Okay, that is good way. That is best way. Like, I like to smash people in the face. It's just one of those things you just do sometimes, and then you deal with it later.
Right.
It's true. She does.
Consequences later. Probably terrible things will happen to me in my future.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
And
Sure.
and these, did you? I pulled up the pack of cards. Did you give these to my daughter?
She like, I might have done once.
Well, she's very grateful for your gift, and I undo it and give some of the cards to Perch to play with.
Yeah, she's like, whoa! She puts up a hand and the cards are stopped like mid draw and like, boom. You no. So those are when she's older, or when you're in really dire straits.
Do you not think that you probably could have given them to her when she was older?
Well, I could have done, but by then I'll be dead.
Well, didn't she give the cards to Perch's dead?
No, they're for Perch, they're not for you. She looks at Birch. You don't touch them.
No, I was giving you. You stopped me giving them to her.
Well, by the time that she's grown up, I'll be long dead. So, I thought I'd bring you here because you're about to, die. So I figured you probably have a part to play in all of this.
Okay. Yes.
So you're in my tower. You can go at any time.
Right.
You're on Luskin. If you're on the way to Bryn Shadow, that's north, or if you're elsewhere, then I can give you directions and any food and etc. I couldn't find your friend though, the halfling.
I did wonder why it was very quiet.
We were traveling through the Underdark for a specific reason. We had a destination. We needed to reach it, and we haven't done so.
Oh, sucks.
Which means yes, we'll now need to head back in that direction.
Gotcha. Well, at least you got your life, right?
Listen. If you say you saw our death, have you saw anything else? Do you see anything that can help us?
Yeah, but there's all these rules about telling people their future, you know? Silly, but...
I mean...
I want to persuade her to tell us.
Nah.
So she already knows the outcome of me trying to persuade her?
Yeah, probably.
It's like, oh, okay.
Well, thank you for helping, and I'm sure that in the future we will probably see you again when you decide to pull us out of our inevitable deaths. But Well, that's fine. Never see you again then, and maybe that's a good thing. Thank you for helping.
Oh. Where was it you were going in the Underdark?
What?
Where was it you were going in the Underdark?
We were traveling to the Dark Lake. We had to cross it. I don't actually remember. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. We're headed to not Bleeding Stone.
You'd already gone to Bleeding Stone. You'd killed the Power Giant. I guess the only thing that you were really going to do was like talk to King Orin.
Oh right, he wanted us. Yeah, we needed to kill the Pale Giant because he was the one that was fucking with Orin's food
right,
supply.
yeah,
I thought we were going somewhere, and we just happened to run into him on the way.
Yep. So really, your task in the Underdark is like kind of done.
I say we need to make our way back to Gracklestew.
Mm-hmm.
Not Gracklestew.
Gauntlegrim.
Gauntlegrim, right? Gracklestew is the fucking Duragar city.
Yeah. You met some Duragar last time.
Have you heard any more reports about the Kin Killer?
Oh yeah. Harshnag's near Bryn Shander still. Yeah. Apparently he killed a bunch of giants there. Crazy guy.
I think it's about time that we spoke to him. And I looked to the rest of the party.
He has been orbiting us quite a bit, or perhaps the other way around.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend?
Or as close to one as possible, I guess.
We still have no allies in this fight. We'll need them.
And I'd just say maybe it turns out we have more than we think, and I'll look to Emily.
she shakes.
She's like cleaning her nails. What?
She's like pretty non-committal. She's like,
I'll think that I'm being really clever, and I'll wink like I know what she's talking about, but I don't have a clue. Can birds wink?
So she's like, so if you're going north, you could take a boat, or you could take horses.
Or you could take us? I mean, like, we were miles underground, and you got us here pretty easily.
But you're not in any danger.
I'll open the window and step onto the windowsill.
She watches you.
I'll go for a fly and then come back.
You go, spread your wings. There you go.
Is there not any way you can do us a favour? Maybe we could have a game of cards, and if we win, I'll pull out the cards and maybe we can settle this with a bet.
I'm not touching those cards. Neither are you. They're purchase.
Right. So, unless you have any information that we don't already possess.
Oh, the Arcane Brotherhood are after you.
The who?
It's this group I'm a part of called the Arcane Brotherhood. Although obviously I'm sister, so I guess that's kind of really.
I click just because she's lost.
She thanks.
What do you mean after us? Like hunting? Like?
Oh, they just want to speak to you. Yeah. You see, Luskan hasn't committed to the Lord's Alliance. The Arcane Brotherhood, we kind of run Luskan, and there's a bunch of us, and we kind of decide what the city does and what the 5 pirate captains do here in Luskan. But we've decided not to help because there are certain people who are working with certain other people in the Arcane Brotherhood.
I could call you a chicken, but that would insult both of us.
So should we stay here in town and speak to them before we leave?
Well, you could do. I think Markesh, he's the kind of leader of a certain group of them. Well, of us, I suppose. He definitely wants to speak with you. But if I were you, I wouldn't, because he's probably going to try and turn you guys into something unnatural.
So then we're leaving. Good to know. Thank you for that.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, you could definitely try.
No, no, we're going to be leaving.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely be going to do something and then... Sure. I mean, it's just what I've seen, you know?
I'm gonna start
Right.
walking away.
Yes, right. Thank you for your intervention, and obviously, while you may not say it, some of us believe that incurs a debt. We assume that you will be back at some point to claim that, so consider it owed.
And she's not coming back. She just said we will never see her again.
I mean,
No,
you might do in the afterlife.
I nod. I say, so she said, but no one leaves debts like these unpaid.
Well, that's not it. And then you guys like close the door.
Well, actually,
Actually, in page 237 of the Monster Manual. Yeah, you guys start to leave. Oh, before you go, one last thing.
Yes,
You've got
yes.
the cards. And she like starts rummaging in her pockets. Brings out some, like chewed gum, car keys, and.
Okay, can we borrow that car, please?
I need that. And she hands to Ifrin a whistle. It's kind of dirty. There you go. Yeah.
Wipes it and
Yeah.
what kind of whistle is it?
It's like a little silver whistle, like a penny whistle.
Did she give me a rape whistle?
I mean, like it's just a whistle.
it's like a little station master's whistle.
He was like, yeah, like a. That train's about to go
Yeah,
off.
so
Yeah, he's gonna show up. What? Whistle? Where? Did someone call me?
Yeah. so
but may I have some context about this?
She hands to Askren, Connor, she hands you a feather, like a black feather. It's kind of like old. It looks like she's taking it from a crow, like off the ground.
He'll kind of twirl it around in his fingers and say, looking at it and say, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
As he puts it in his just in his head, cap.
And to Ember, she hands a D6 dice.
Like an actual little dice, yeah?
Yeah.
She sort of grabs it and goes, "Oh, thank you. I like the presents." She puts it into her little pocket.
You could join our D&D club, but you've got
I'll probably die soon anyway. There's no point starting a campaign now.
It's true. All right, now, wash her off.
I'll walk out rather dejected that everyone got something but me.
What about the bird?
You've got the cards. Ah,
You said they were for my baby.
they are.
And
Yeah, that's it.
I'll
I
also
want you to go
stare
there
down
and-
Connor like he's really offended my entire race by having a feather in his hair.
So,
I actually forgot that I'm not supposed to say bird.
That's our word.
You've claimed it back.
It's claimed it back, taking it back. So it's getting pretty dark at this point. Actually, it's probably more like 9 or 10 p.m. And it's pretty dark as you head out of her tower out into the cobbled streets of Luskan, in which there are the usual kind of miscreants, homeless folk, thieves, blackguards, pirates, and an assortment of odd folks, really, who definitely cannot be trusted. So. What are you guys doing? Where are you going, I guess?
We will probably, if we're in town, we are definitely beaten up. So I'm gonna suggest we find a place to rest for the night.
Mm-hmm.
and nurse our wounds, and then make our way with as much haste as we can to Bryn Shander.
Cool. And thank you to Retardon for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So do you want to head out immediately get horses, or did you want to stay the night?
Stay the night, I think.
Yeah, definitely. We have. We
need to have a long rest.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we've got an entire extra level's worth of health to recover.
It's true. So you can meditate and rest and meditate on your experiences. So, Morrowind jokes. You find a tavern, and the barkeeper is like, "What do you want? Room for the night. We're pretty packed up. You're going to stay in a common room."
That is okay. I brought my bag, and she stomps in.
He says, "A copper piece for the night."
She flings it at his head.
Nice.
I'll give you a gold if I can have your attic.
Okay.
Does he agree?
Yeah, he's like, "All right, yeah."
I'll give you another gold if no one disturbs me tonight.
I ain't never seen a cocker before, but sure. He says racistly. And
what was that? A cocker?
a cocker, yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes your gold and he kind of shows you up to the attic. It's just like there's basically like he's packed all the storage stuff up here. It's a storage space, so there's loads of like jars of stuff and bags of things and probably kegs of ale kept up here as well. Yeah, it's you can find a quiet little space for you and Perched.
Yeah, I just kind of lay down my cape or whatever I'm wearing and just turn it into a little bit of a nest and lay down.
Yeah, there's a little kind of like open window, but just like cracked open, so you can see out into the streets and into the bay, which you can sleep by and look out of, so you can see the sky. So the rest of you guys, I guess, pay up and sleep in a common room tonight.
Yeah, I mean, possibly just helping Ifrin spin this into a story of heroism and
make us look good, okay?
as he does. He's bearing in mind he's carrying around the head of a stone giant.
This is the case.
So basically, like if anybody would be in the room or passing by, all they would be basically hearing is, yeah, of course, yeah, we'll also this and that and this.
And you slew it single-handedly without taking a single hit.
And remember, I did not go unconscious.
Ember's just curled up in a sleeping bag in the corner, just like trying to just sleep. She's done like grumpy girl at the end of the party sleep.
It's a certain kind of sleep.
I take some ash from the fireplace and I draw funny things on her forehead.
Please roll a dexterity save.
Roll like a stealth check to see if you.
Yeah, I was gonna say while she grabs your wrist and tries to break it.
Oh yeah, no, stealth check.
Oh my gosh.
16.
That'll beat your passive for sleep perception. So
Fucking disadvantaged.
So you draw funny things in her face, and there's nothing she can do. Nothing.
I'd like to inspect the pouch that I got with me.
Okay. Okay, good point. It's filled with ashes. Yeah. The same ashes that were covering him.
I'll tighten it and give it to Connor and say, if you have anything flammable, I think these would help.
He'll kind of. This was off like the giant's body.
This was actually in his chest.
Oh, he'll say, if you don't mind me holding on to it.
Yeah, I really don't mind. I think it works better for you.
He'll just kind of take it and plop it in his leather satchel.
Finally, he's gonna go to his bed, lie down, take out his lyre, and gently play a beautiful melody until he falls asleep.
Oh,
Cute. Yeah, you guys spend your night there. Birch up in the attic. Ember's grumpy sleeping. I'd like to take a grumpy rest.
I like to think that instead of sort of curling up, then she's kind of propped up against about a couple of barrels, and like she's snoring with them full on, and you've just managed to just like draw some kind of a Church of Baal symbol on her face or something,
And a mustache.
and a mustache.
Okay.
Do a chord one, a chord stash.
Yeah, no, it's curly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys rest up for the night, and as you're in the tavern, you guys wake up. You don't have any nice beds to stay in, so you wake up with kind of like aching, creaky backs and kind of discomfort. Except for Perch, he's fine. You guys wake up and start going about your day, but Birch, you wake up, and Perch is no longer within your clutches.
So I guess I kind of just slowly wake up, looking out the window, enjoying seeing the sun on my feathers, and then I kind of notice, and I immediately start to like knock everything out the way, looking desperately.
Yeah, and you can't find him. That's it. You can't find her, rather, within the attic. She's not here. The window that you're sleeping by is wide open.
I immediately. How big is the window?
Like large enough for someone to fit through.
I jump through it, open flight, and start to scan the area.
Sure. You can roll me a perception check.
No problem. That's a 21.
Sure. So you don't see Perch, but you do see a group of men coming towards the tavern that you're staying in, and you manage to spot a bunch of tattoos on them, which denote them as Kraken cultists.
Have they spotted me?
Nope. No, you're just another bird to them.
I will fly back into the window. I'll tear open the attic door. I'll walk into the common room, and I'll scream, Perch is gone. The Kraken cult, they're coming. Wake up. Wake the fuck up.
What?
I pick up your sword or whatever, use an axe, and I chuck it kind of handle first at you. Wake up.
All right. Okay. I'm awake now. What is wrong?
They're coming.
What?
My baby. My baby's gone. Perch is gone.
Do you know where?
Tears are visibly kind of rolling down my face at this point.
It's okay. We will find her. She can't have gone far. We will find her.
We need to go. We need to go now. They're coming.
Who's coming?
The Kraken. The cult. And I just start breaking down.
It's okay. She's gonna try and use her strength to try and prop him up and walk over to the others.
Sure.
Perch is gone.
And also thank you to Pieces of Nine and the I Mighty Red for following. Welcome to the adventure, my friends. You're both gentlemen and scholars.
Kind of after a second, maybe you put your arm around me. I kind of snap out of it, and I kind of head towards the door. And if they're not in the inn,
yeah, they're kind of immediately in front of you. They're just coming up to the door.
I just I roll initiative and just fly at them.
All right, give me initiative.
Initiatives.
Okay, I was gonna stop him and open the door, and but if he's fucking charging,
yeah, I'm going straight for it.
All right,
he's all about it.
I got 12.
If you guys all roll initiative, that'd be great.
I got a natural 1.
I got a 15.
I am still asleep. I could not care less.
15. Ifrin.
Sorry. I thought it was sleep, but sure.
I mean, you'll wake up at some point, and we'll need to bring you in. So, Bush rolled a 5. Ifrin rolled a 6. So the turn order is Ember first, followed by Birch, followed by Ifrin, cultists, and Connor.
Do I get a surprise round? Because I am launching myself at
You
them.
literally ran at them.
How many of them are there?
There are 4 of them.
So I'm going to go to the first one. I'm just going to be using my claws. My talons. I'm going to go straight for. I have nat 1.
A natural 1 is not a hit.
And I think that is my surprise round over. So we can just go to a normal one.
Yep, Ember. You see him like flailing at them, but it's pretty ineffectual.
Okay, so she's gonna throw her hand axe at them. Oh, 8.
And 8 is not a hit.
Nope. I guess it kind of flies into the wall. She's still a bit groggy.
Yeah. Okay, so Birch.
I'm still going for them, so I'm going to roll another attack. Natural 20.
Natural 20, that's the opposite
Nice.
of natural 1. Definitely a hit.
So is that double damage?
You roll double dice, so if you had 1d8, you'd roll
Okay.
2d8.
So I'll roll this to start with. That's 7. Oh, actually, I think it's done the damage for me already.
That looks like it has. Yep.
Yeah, and then I get to spend a key point and do some more unarmed attacks. 22 and 18.
Both hits.
One of the so 9 and 8. One of them makes a dex saving throw, 13 DC, to see whether he's thrown against the wall because he's going to fly
already
back.
dead. Like he's dead as he hits the wall.
Okay. And I kind of turn and snarl at the next one.
Yeah, like they're kind of terrified. Ifrin, you wake up from this screech, and it's your turn to act.
So he's gonna hop off, run downstairs, seeing the fight going on. He pulls out his flute, runs to one of the cultists, and he's gonna blow into the flute with an off-key note,
All right, cool.
like nails on a chalkboard quality. So what would you have to roll for that?
So this is on your pan flute or on the whistle?
No, on my normal flute.
Okay. So what's the desired effect of this? Sorry.
It's just to get him like confused and like him feeling pain in the ears.
Does he have to make a saving throw for this? Is this a spell?
No, it's just normal.
Okay, so it's just a thing. Okay, so this guy starts to look a bit kind of like, what the? As he hears this weird.
That music is bad.
That music is on.
This will not stand.
I will not have this music, sir, in this house of God.
Would I be able to attack after that?
Sure, yeah.
Haha!
Ah, 'twas my music. It was bad on purpose.
Do you stab him with a flute like you?
How dare you insult my music?
Didn't see this coming, bitch.
Combat flute.
Just sharp in the end.
Yeah, he takes 4 flute damage.
A rapier, but sure.
That's cool. Flute damage,
A
yeah.
rapier/flute.
I hope he played a really sort of pained recital of Mary Had a Little Lamb in between.
Blind mice.
You stab him with your F sharp.
Flute aside. So, that is going to be the turn of the cultists. So these guys are being murdered for no apparent reason, as far as I can tell, and so they're going to fight back. Against Birch, one of them is going to roll a 8. Against Ifrin, a 21. Guessing that is a hit.
Yeah, it is.
So you take 7 damage. And by the way, you guys have taken your long rest here, so you are back to full with all your good stuff. So see if we get a percussion. And the other one's going to be against Birch as well. So 20. Yep.
That does hit, yeah.
Take 6 damage. These guys are using like just short swords at this point. It's Connor's turn. You wake up and all hell is broken loose.
Can I yawn, like look around, see what's going on, hit the snooze button for like a few seconds, and then realize I should probably do something. And like as I'm kind of like stretching, I pull my short bow off, and I'm just like, ugh. And I just fire an arrow at one of the cultists.
I mean, you're in a different room.
Oh no, we're all in the common room.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I mean, that's a hell of a shot through a doorway.
I'm that good. You didn't know?
You didn't know? Good damn it.
Prove it.
Short bow, I get a 10.
A 10 is not a hit.
Are you sure? What about a 10?
How about 10? Well, in that case, but no. Anything else?
The arrow just sticks into the wooden post, and he's like, good enough, and then goes back to sleep.
Good enough for me. Ember, you. What are you doing?
I'm going to get my great axe and go ham on their little faces.
All right.
Smash it. Ember smash.
Ember smash.
She smashed it on 20.
She smashed it. Smashing stuff. 20 is a hit.
13 damage.
You killed the second guy.
Yep. Smash his little face!
His face is no more. So that is going to be Birch's turn. Angry Bird.
So I'm going to grab one of them by the throat. My talon's kind of piercing it a little bit. Where is my daughter?
All right.
Does he reply?
He's like, what? He's like stopping a fucking sword swing. He's more worried about it.
I'll use my full whole turn then to kind of pin him up against the wall. Where is she?
He's like, I don't know. What?
Why are you here?
I'm trying to think how we would condense this down into 2 seconds. We're not here to hurt you. And that's end of your turn.
He says that after 2 of them are already dead.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys.
Oh, my bad. I mean, the thing is, they've had 6 seconds to do anything, so they're like immediately attacked. So they press back, and so he's like, boom, boom. We're not here to hurt you. Fuck.
There has been a big misunderstanding.
Ephraim, it's your turn. Ephraim, what are you doing? Back on the flute?
I'm gonna put my flute away and look at the guy and say, "What do you mean you're not? You don't know where his daughter is? What do you want to talk about? Really? At this time? At this moment? Why?
Just stop!" And he's sort of like back away. And they're both going to back away, so they're not like immediately in combat with you guys.
Okay.
So yeah, he's they're like, we're not here to fight. Okay. And he's like chill, but the other guy is not chill. The other guy just runs, like he's sprinting away. And he's damn it!
Is he gonna be all right?
Wouldn't worry so much about him as you. I mean, you have just murdered a friend of mine.
I mean, I think we're all past that by this point.
he's like, the authorities might not.
We have to go now.
He says, follow me. I'm not here to hurt you. You can trust me. I've got a place you can stay.
Where is my daughter?
Do you know of the daughter? Do you know who we're talking about?
Now isn't the time. Come with me. There are guards down the end of the street. I mean,
Let's
raise the alarm.
Let's just go with this guy and risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit.
Or as I prefer, risk it for the brisket.
Brisket.
No way.
Crazy.
Ugh.
Yeah, you guys rush off with this man. Take a damn chill for a moment, man. You don't want the flute. Strange. So you guys start rushing off him. He like dives into a back alley, and he's leading you away. Can he be trusted? Who knows? Who is this man? Why is there a flute which is so deadly? All of these questions and more will be answered next time on Storm King's Thunder, because this is the end of episode 8 as you guys rush away from the town guard after randomly murdering a poor gentleman, potentially a scholar for all we know.
Randomly, they've got my daughter. Like, my daughter has been like, I'm an irrational motherfucker right now. So, like, I tried to like, I'm not gonna go. Oh, hello, friends. Have you seen my? I seem to have misplaced my daughter, who I never thought I'd have. The light of my life.
He's gone full Liam Neeson at this point.
Yeah,
you better stay out of
I'm
this
killing
motherfucking way.
every motherfucker that dares. They walk like they're angry. I'm killing them.
It's fine. She's like a cat. She's gonna disappear for a day and then she'll be back.
I didn't put butter on her claws though.
No, you didn't.
Not on her paws. So,
Oh my god, really?
did you say William? Oh my god, William.
Hello, William.
I actually said, oh my god, really? But I'm going to stick with, oh my god, William.
Cynthia only calls me William when she's angry at me. William. Oh my god, I'm a rational motherfucker right now. Let's do it. And thank you to Fennec B for following. Welcome to the event, my friend. You're a gentleman and a scholar. So let us know, guys. Did you enjoy today's episode? What was your favorite part about it, or of today's episode of Storm King's Thunder?
Combat flute.
Yeah, let us know.
Definitely an other fucker, yes.
Motherfucker, that's right. Whatever you say, do not say mother, but you can say fucker. So, yeah, if you did enjoy today's show, let us know. And also hit that follow button, of course, if you haven't already. I won't be on tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday. I'm in America, and I came here to do Thanksgiving, and basically all of the American cast.
Tomorrow's not Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Does that always it?
Yeah.
That's
It's
like
Thursday.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday.
Anyway, but tomorrow I won't be on, but I will be back on Saturday for a 6-hour stream on Saturday rather than Thursday with Full School and some others. So definitely the flu was your favorite part. There you go. But yeah, I'll be back on Saturday and then Sunday and then onwards from there. So I'm making up the day that we're missing out for Thanksgiving on Saturday instead. So we have the full. I don't know, Monty. Anyway, if you enjoyed, follow. If you didn't, fuck you.
That should be your banner. Just right at the top of the screen.
No, he isn't joking. Seriously, go fuck yourself. If you did enjoy it.
If you did enjoy it, try fucking yourself and then come back, see if you enjoy it more after that.
You might find it helps.
You might find that maybe you just need to get laid. Who knows? But
By yourself, yeah.
I'm kidding, kind of. So check out the social stuff, the Twitter, the YouTube, the Facebook, the website. Also, if you guys would please leave some feedback for me so I can improve shows for 2017. We're doing a big annual roundup of what you enjoyed, what you want more of, what you'd like less of, etc., etc. So go check out that if you haven't already for me. That'd be great, because then I can make shows that you guys want even more. So if you like stuff like this, you should let us know.
While we're on that topic, there's a line that says, "What do you want to see more of?" Make sure you put more nudity.
I do this like every 6 months or so, and there's always like dongs, more dongs, put dongs.
No, we need everyone vote for more nudity so we can get this stream way up in ratings. Trust me, it's the new big innovation.
He says, in my opinion, you guys do some incredibly sophisticated RP. Thanks again for a very enjoyable shot yesterday. Can't wait for next Tuesday. Thanks, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
More hips. I'm getting this his face is weird. Sunday you're scheduled yet? Yes. I'm going to announce that. I'll do that on Twitter. But that will be for the 3rd. No, sorry, 4th. That's Sunday. Yeah, 4th. But yes, if you enjoyed it, let us know and leave some feedback for me. I love that. Also, let's go around the table and thank these guys. So let's start with Gareth, because I always do him last. I'm going to do you first, Gareth.
Thank you. I get sloppy first this time. Thank you very much for playing along, guys. That's a gift right there. That is a gift that I will treasure for a long time. I'm Sunday Pandas. I love playing it on Wednesdays. It's really a really good part of the week to play because I look forward to it, and it goes down. They got the weekend to chill out, relax. But you guys make it so much fun. I always enjoy playing with you guys, listening. Like awesome work, guys. Also, go give Askren a follow. He's going to plug himself in a minute. Explain Dice. He does a really awesome Twitch stream. Go and check him out.
Thank you.
Oh wait, shit! You're Askren. No, fuck him.
No, the other. Follow the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy.
Oh shit! You're the one that healed me for 6.
Yeah, 6 fucking damage.
It's a level 1 spell.
That's what they all say. So, Askren, let's go to you. Hook some points.
Hi guys, my name's Askren. I've been sober for 15 minutes now.
Ready, buddy.
No, my name. I love playing on Wednesdays. Encounter role playlist. I play with some of the coolest people on the internet, and you guys are a ton of fun as always. I look forward to this all week. My name is Askren. I am the host and dungeon master of Exploding Dice. The link is in chat. I don't have anything to say except we play live D&D and there's a talk show. Go check those out. And I don't know, is this kosher? Am I allowed to am I breaking Twitch protocol by saying that we're gonna be on the front page? Like,
no, that's the thing, dude.
we're gonna be on the front page of Twitch. It's
You
gonna be.
broke the stream, dude.
Fuck it. Twitch cops are coming. They're gonna shut us down. No, I'm super hyped, and I owe it all to Will.
There you go. That's right. Don't you forget it. All right, Mo. Same question for you. How's the hot sauce doing?
Honestly, this is probably the best session out of all the D&D games I've ever had in my life.
Oh.
That's,
Oh,
I guess it's yeah, it is. I'm really happy that
actually.
well, because I haven't been in a lot of campaigns. I think this is like the 4th campaign that I'm in.
Mhm.
Like throughout all of my campaigns that I've ever been to or been in. Excuse me. So yeah, my name is Mo Qasmi. You guys are probably seeing my username here, so hello. You could find me on a lot of different social medias. One of them being Instagram, where you can actually follow me on my road of fitness. I wanted to actually talk about this last week, but I actually completely forgot. I am redefining my entire body, and hopefully within the next 2 years, I'm going to change myself. So
Nice.
you guys could follow me if you could actually see the. No, you can't see whatever. Yeah.
Is this on Twitch or on Twitter?
It's on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay. So
I will follow you on both.
drop us a link to that.
Yeah.
Because I know it's like MoQXYW to 144
Million.
million.
Most
Yeah.
complicated name, even though it's probably one of the most simple pronunciations.
There you go. Cool. And finally, Lee.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm usually here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, DMing on Tuesdays, it going drastically wrong, and then bringing it back on the Wednesday as the angry kind of Eastern European orc. I am on Twitter. It is the same as my handle here. Let me just pop that in there, @GingerSnapper. Come and be my friend. I like to ramble a lot and draw things sometimes. And also, it's the same on Instagram. I've never dropped my Instagram, but that's my Instagram there. Do it.
Cool. Awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for leaving your feedback on this film. I'll drop it one more time for you guys if you're interested. Only other thing, go check out the podcast if you haven't already. Adventures Anonymous, D&D5E actual play podcast from myself and others. And yeah, other than that, we'll see you guys again on Saturday. So won't be on tomorrow because of Thanksgiving. But Saturday is when I will be back with another 6 hours of D&D. But we'll see you guys then. Until then, try not to roll too many nat ones because we want to be here laughing when you do. Goodbye.
Bye.